What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch-along, people. And today, London derby action, Fulham against Arsenal. A few familiar faces, obviously, in the starting lineup of Fulham, and it'll be interesting how they perform today against Arsenal. But we need to do our job, make sure we handle business, and then, move forward with the rest of the season. Another must-win game, that is for sure. And I'll be honest, I'm a bit nervous about this game today. I'm a bit nervous about this game. And when we talk about the starting 11, you will understand why, people. So big up to everyone who is tuned in today. Do me a favour. Let's get that like button smashed. Let's get at least 3,000 likes. I turn up for Arsenal games full of hope and optimism. And then I look at the starting lineups and I go, why? You remember the song, people? Anthony Hamilton and Jadakiss. Why? Oh, why? They gotta do me like that. Why you gotta do us like this, people? Why am I watching Thomas Partey at right back in 2024? Somebody explain that to me, people. 2024. It's 2025 in 3 weeks. And I'm watching Thomas Partey play at right back when he's been our best midfielder this season. Why, people? Why? But listen, if it works, we calm down. But right now, once again, I'm in my feelings, people. What is going on? But anyway, big up to everyone locked in. Yeah, frustrating. What is going on with that car park of a training ground? Is it coincidence that everybody who signs for Arsenal becomes injury prone? I don't get it. I really don't get it, people. Let me just go through the Arsenal starting 11. In goal, David Raya. At right back, yes, I repeat, at right back, Thomas Partey, our best centre midfielder this season. At left back, Jurriën Timber. At centre back, Saliba and Kivior. No Zinchenko in the squad. The man comes in for one game, goes to the armoury selling his autobiography and gets injured. What did he do? Pull his shoulder out, signing autographs on the book. Not that I want Zinchenko playing at left back anyway, but how the hell do these guys get injured all the time? I only see this at Arsenal. Man played one game. I say, yeah, that's me done, mate. I'll sign some autographs. I'll see you in 3 weeks. What the hell's going on? Midfield, Declan Rice, Jorginho, and Martin Odegaard. And then the front three, Bukayo Saka, Havertz, and Leandro Trossard. I genuinely think every week now, every game, we just rotate Martinelli and Trossard. We just rotate them every other game. It doesn't matter. Listen, I'm still hopeful that we're going to win today. Let me just make it abundantly clear. But damn, it's frustrating when a player gets injured and comes out straight after. I'll be honest, I don't know if am I going too far with this, people, right? Man's crying because the book signing didn't go well. Yeah, he probably turned up. There was about 3 people there. He said, yeah, that's me done. And I'm sorry, people. Are we going to start having conversations about Calafiori? Did we sign Calafiori to be a footballer, or is he the new Hector Bellerin? Calafiori's injured all the time already. We've added another one. DJ Khaled, people. Another one. DJ Khaled. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Calafiori's here to model training kit at this point. And look like Central C when he turns up at the training ground. Another injured, a £40 million injury-prone player to put in there with Tomiyasu. I don't know what's going on, people. I'm telling you, I think he came here for Fashion Week. I think that's the only reason he's here. And I'm not being funny. I'm going to bring this is the Arsenal bench. I mean, maybe it's a stretch. Central Cala, I like that one, you know. Is it a stretch, but would anyone have considered Tierney or Lewis Skelly at left back and just left Timber at right back? I don't know. Some people say, well, Tierney hasn't played for so long, he can't play. Lewis Skelly's too young. I'm just giving you some insight, people. They're playing Iwobi and Adama Traore out wide. The greased-up turkey's playing today. And as much as I take the mick out of him, you're talking at least 97 pace on FIFA. The guy is rapid. And I think that's why they've put Timber at left back and moved Partey to right back. But I just don't like seeing Partey at right back. I just don't like it. I mean, they said Gabriel and Calafiori had a good chance of coming back, and they haven't. The Arsenal bench: Neto, Tierney, Heaven, Lewis Skelly, Marino, Sterling, Nwaneri, Martinelli, and Gabriel Jesus. I mean, I didn't even know Tierney was still at Arsenal. Like, I didn't even know he existed anymore. I thought he was like a Blu-ray DVD player. Oh, that's something that they tried in 2008. It didn't really work. Like, Blu-ray Tierney, people. Does he still play for... They're paying him £100,000 a week. For what? Like, I don't know. People saying, yeah, he hasn't played since the Euros. You would imagine he's played behind closed doors. You would imagine he could have played maybe an under-23 game or a friendly. Tomiyasu, I mean, Tomiyasu definitely don't exist. I don't know what Tomiyasu is. But this guy... And you're right, Lawrence. I always say every season there's one dodgy Arsenal kit. That every time we play in it, you think, I don't know what it is, but that kit... And this is the kit this season. The Monsters Inc. kit. The Monsters Inc. kit just seems... I'll be totally honest. If Arsenal play well today, I think we've got enough to beat Fulham, right? And I'm a little bit apprehensive right now. But we know that we can't afford to drop points in any of these games. This game, for me, is a more difficult game than Man United was in the week. That Man United game, it was just a big game from the history of the two clubs, the size of the two clubs. Man United are awful. I've said it many times, Man United are awful. Doesn't matter who the manager is, that team is dreadful. Until they get rid of 6 or 7 players, they're nowhere near it. And you saw it yesterday. They lost to Forest. They deserve to lose. Happy days. Well done, Forest. They're having a great season at the moment. But you're sitting there thinking, you've got a left-back that's come through your youth system that is very highly rated at the club. You've got a left-back that we paid £25 million for that's got Champions League experience, played in the Euros. And yet we're playing a right back at left back and a centre mid at right back. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But just get the win and we keep it moving, I suppose. That's the thing that bothers me is Thomas Partey at right back. Timber going left back to deal with Traore, the direct pace of him. I understand, but I don't like seeing Partey at right back. I really don't like it. Traore and Timber is going to be Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. That is going to be a very big battle. That is for sure. That is going to be a very big battle. What do you guys think? Am I overreacting? It's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. How many defenders we've got injured. Now, the thing is, this was a huge game anyway, but Liverpool's game getting called off yesterday brings a lot of things into perspective in the sense that if we win today, we'll only be 4 points behind Liverpool. Now, obviously, Liverpool will have a game in hand, but you'd rather have the points than the game in hand. Manchester City drew yesterday with Palace, another poor result for them. Rico Lewis got sent off as well. So there's an opportunity to put some pressure on Liverpool today, which we need to do. We're still playing catch-up. We had a good week. And this is a must-win game. It's an absolute must-win game. If we have a look at the Fulham team, and as I said earlier, people, I think this is a harder game than Man United. I know the running joke of that Man United game was, oh, you're Stoke City. Actually, they're more like Stoke City, mate, because they had 5 at the back and went direct to their striker. They conceded more set pieces yesterday as well. But this Fulham team actually is going to give us a tougher game than Man United. There's absolutely no doubt about it. Bernd Leno in goal. Tete at right back. Diop and Bassi at centre-back. 2 big brutes, mate. I'm telling you, Havertz, you better be clever today because they're going to kick you down, mate. Diop is a giant. from West Ham. Calvin Bassey, who used to play left back, was moved to centre back. Robinson, who I think is one of the most underrated left backs in the league. I'm really surprised that he's still at Fulham. When you look at, say, Manchester United with Luke Shaw's injuries, they could do with a left back. Lukic and Sander Berg in midfield. Front four, Adama Traore on the right. Iwobi on the left, Smith Rowe in the 10, and Raul Jimenez up front. Raul Jimenez, of course, who got that terrible injury all them years ago against Arsenal when he clashed heads, I think, with David Luiz. He's, having a better run of form at the moment. But just imagine the motivation that Smith Rowe's going to have today, people. Just imagine the motivation. I mean, last year we had him comfort eating. He was eating a double cheeseburger on the bench during the game. No, I'm joking. But people did think it looked like a cheeseburger. Apparently it was fruit, but it looked like a cheeseburger. And we had the man comfort eating like Nutty Professor. It was mad, people. Can you imagine the motivation he's going to have today? The man's got a tattoo saying trust the process on him. And the guy that said trust the process sold him, despite the fact he practically saved his job. I mean, geez, this guy's going to be motivated. Iwobi, of course, 2 goals midweek. I've always been quite harsh on Iwobi. Some people were saying it in the chat the other day. Oh, you criticise Iwobi, but Iwobi to me, I thought he was a better player when he came through at Arsenal and then seemed to get worse. I was actually very happy we got 35 million for Iwobi, but fair play, seems rejuvenated at Fulham. And also Bernd Leno. Let's be honest, Leno was done dirty as well. The same treatment that Ramsdale has got from David Raya, Bernd Leno got that from Ramsdale. He came, he was banished. We got rid of Emmy to keep Leno. We got rid of Leno to keep Ramsdale. We got rid of Ramsdale to keep Raya. Hopefully we found the one now that moves us forward. But listen, there's going to be a lot of motivation in that team. They've just moved it around, apparently. They've just updated it, and apparently it's now saying Adama will be on the left. But I would imagine Adama would be on the right. But let's have a look. That just moved by itself. Let's have a look. No, they're listing it as Traore, man, on the right. No, we got to move that back. I reckon Iwobi played on the left the other night, and he scored from the left. That is his natural position. I would think Traore would be on the right hand side, to be honest. Up against Timber, which will be a fantastic battle, by the way. So I'm going to change that back manually because I've got no doubt. I think Iwobi will be on the left and Traore will be on the right, which will be a hell of a battle, by the way, against Timber. Because we know when he's good and when he's at it, he can be a problem. He can definitely be a problem, that guy Traore. He's one of them players, isn't he? When he's at it, he's an absolute world beater to play against. When he's bad, he's a greased up turkey, But we'll see. I've got a few things to talk about before we start to build up to the game. Big up to everyone locked in. Kickoff's at 2 p.m. So we do have 40 minutes until kickoff. And a big game, a nerve-wracking game. What are you guys saying in the comments? Big up Sheldon, who said, come on, guys, push the like button. Please and thanks. Big up Big C from Jamaica. Enough love. Big up yourself, Sheldon. Kevo said, big up Big C in the C unit. Community, hope you're all good. Hope everyone's well. Big up the Twitch gang as well. Over 2,250 of you already. Let's get 1,000 likes pre-kickoff. Thomas Partey at right back, people. Partey at right back. Yep, we're losing 3 points today. Listen, let me get into the Partey thing. The pros and the cons. I mean, there aren't many pros. If I'm trying to give you some sort of pro from the situation, he played right back against Liverpool. I thought he was excellent against Diaz. And I think Gakpo came on late in that game. And neither one of them really troubled him at all. So he can play there. And if you remember, when he played for Atletico Madrid, in the second leg of the Europa League, when they beat us 1-0 in Spain, Partey played right back that night against Arsenal. And he had a very good game. So he's capable of playing there. But the cons of the situation, if we're being honest, number one, he's been our best midfielder this season. Number two, you just think, look, if it's Traore or Iwobi, they're going to run at him. They're going to be direct. It could cause him problems if he gets isolated. And then you're asking Saka to drop back a lot and help him rather than getting him forward, which he looks like he's got a lot of confidence when Timber's there. So you're asking him to do something that you don't want him to be doing, really. And listen, even though, and I'm totally honest with this, Jorginho has played well for Arsenal in that 6 role, which he's playing today. But the problem you have as well is he doesn't have the mobility. So if Smith Rowe's in the 10 up against, let's say he isolates Jorginho, you worry that he might be able to get away from him easy because Jorginho is not as mobile as maybe Rice or Partey. So that's the concern for me. But the players need to step up today. If you're going to win titles, you've got to win games like this. Let me read out these Super Chats, then we've got a couple of things we're going to talk about. First of all, before I do get into the Super Chats, want to, of course, say get well soon to Mikel Antonio, who was involved in a very, very bad car crash yesterday. Wrote off the whole front end of his car. I think it might have been a Lamborghini, I'm not sure. News has come out today that he's broken his leg and apparently has suffered quite a few injuries to his face and body, a lot of cuts and bruises. But listen, if you've seen that picture of his car, he's lucky to be alive, I would say. You know, that whole front end of the car is written off. We could be having a very different conversation right now. I actually met Mikel Antonio in a casino in Nottingham years ago when he was playing for Nottingham Forest. We was watching the boxing late night. It was a Mayweather fight. So we went to the casino after a night out, went in there. He was in there with a few other Forest players that we knew. Met him that night, spoke to him for a while. Seemed like a cool guy, very humble. He came through non-league and made it into the pro game quite late, but has made a fantastic career for himself. Jamaican international, West Ham player. And he's a good guy, man. So get well soon, and hopefully those injuries don't threaten his football career. Nah, there was no gambling going on, I can assure you, man. It was, one of them ones, you're out late, the boxing comes on at like 5 o'clock in the morning. We said, listen, we got to go and watch this Mayweather fight. We went in the casino. He was in there with some other Forest players who we knew. And he was a cool guy, man, so get well soon. South London's finally said, I met him at HD Cuts. Good guy, yeah, man. Yeah, he's a cool guy, man. So hopefully he recovers soon. How long he's going to be out for, I don't know, but I know they did reveal he's got a broken leg. He's lucky to have made it. I'll be honest, he's lucky to have made it because that car is a write-off. Yeah, the game is on Sky Sports main event and Sky Sports Premier League. So get involved. I Love Gambling said, I'm a disgrace in Nottingham. Life's precious, man. You don't need an accident to realise that. Get well soon. But sometimes it brings... I think sometimes when you're kind of just going through life, something like that happens, it makes you realise, whoa. But you're right. You're spot on with what you said, Vivek, man. Let me get into these super chats. Cooper said, free Kieran Tierney. Will he ever kick a ball for Arsenal? Probably not outside of the training ground, to be honest, Cooper. Trump said, see, what's your address? I'll buy you a book for Christmas. Bro, get that book and give it to the charity shop. In fact, disappointing if he was in charity and got that for free. You probably wouldn't want that under any circumstances, to be honest. So, no, don't buy that at all, mate. Save your money. Mohammed said, big up, see, it looks like we just make up the team as we go. We don't have a consistent solid 11. Let's just get these 3 points and move. Now, I know a lot of people who'll sit here and think, oh, why is he reacting like this? It's injuries. We can't do anything about it. My thing is this, is part of being a successful team and being a team that lifts silverware, players have to be consistent in their performances and in their fitness levels. I always ask the question, why do Arsenal get so many injuries? Why do Arsenal get so many injuries? And this isn't an Arteta problem. This was happening under Arsene Wenger for a decade. Wilshere, Cazorla, Rosicky, Diaby, forever injured. at Arsenal. And the same thing happens. Thomas Partey misses 3 games in 3 years at Atletico Madrid. Comes to Arsenal, we're calling him a pensioner. Always injured. Calafiori, we've spent £40 million on a guy that can't stay fit. Tomiyasu, hardly ever injured in Italy. We never see the guy. I'm convinced he's Gunnosaurus on a weekend. I think he's wearing the mascot outfit because he doesn't play. It's unbelievable how injury-prone players get in this team. I don't understand it. Honestly, I know people say, oh, you know, you talk about the training ground, but I genuinely think there's got to be something. For those that don't know, and I've said it many times, they say Arsenal's training ground was built on a car park. So a lot of players, when England trained there, said Arsenal's training ground was too hard. They hated the pitches. They said, you know, it didn't have that cushion. It felt very hard. It led to a lot of potential injuries. And I'm wondering if, like, is there a problem? Do Arsenal need to move training ground or something? Because something ain't right. Training on that car park. Fabricator said Calafiori was already injury prone when he was with us in Basel. I was surprised. I saw him regularly in the vegetable section of the supermarket. What a hot girlfriend, by the way. Hey, listen, man. We know he had a serious knee injury, I think, when he was about 18. So there was always a risk involved, you know? Not good. Sam Bond said, big up Big C, hope you're well. I'm back. There is no need for Partey to play right back. Timber can play right back, then Tierney plays left back with Skelly as cover. Poor lineup. Sometimes as a manager, you've got to trust players, bro. If Lewis Skelly's been promoted to the first team, why not play him left back? If Kieran Tierney's back in the matchday squad with all his experience, if he is fit, why not play him? Why play Partey right back? Now, listen, if we get the 3 points, I'll shut up. I won't speak about it tomorrow. But at the moment, I'm like, you've taken a risk. Taken a big risk. Doesn't feel that necessary, but... Roble said we should... we should sell silly. You're going to hold a 3 minute for that. Yeah. Thank you for the super chat. And I know you're bantering, but you can have 3 minutes for that. Yeah. It's pre-match kickoff. We're in a serious, focused mood right now. I know it's information and entertainment, but we need to collect 3 points first. Then we'll have a laugh. So I'll see you in 3 minutes. But thank you for the super chat. 867 said, big up Curtis out of Texas. I think a draw. Big up your damn self, bro. A draw would be a meltdown. Let me tell you that. Nathan Garrity said, getting worried about this game. Please, Arsenal. Don't ruin my weekend. Bro, let me tell you now, they better sort this out today. They better sort this out. Sudge said, big up Curtis and the community. Run up the likes. Big up yourself, bro. Vivek said, we smash Spurs. You do your job, cottagers. See, I like the first bit. Smashing Spurs is funny on every level. Then you say, do your job, cottagers. You've ruined it all, Vivek. David said, is there a buyback clause for ESR if he take... Well, it'd be interesting. I always think you should try and put those kind of clauses in. But I don't think there is. And Kurt Dr. SW said, Merry Christmas, C. Come on, you Gunners. Big up your damn self, bro. So this is Christmas. Oh, what have you done? Yeah, we're not quite at Christmas yet. I haven't even finished my Christmas shopping yet, people. We're a long way off Christmas. We got business to handle first. And let's hope Santa Claus is not in town today wearing a Monsters Inc. Arsenal shirt handing out gifts to Fulham. Yeah, we need to handle business. I don't want nothing to do with Santa Claus today. Let me read a few comments. Selector Golly, big up Big C. Clean sheet today for Raya. Raya, best goalkeeper in the Premier League this season, in my opinion. Odegaard scores today. Just watch, says Dynamite. I hope so. Just shoot, you know. That's all he's got to do. No Coca-Cola truck today, said Saliba. Nah, we don't need the Coca-Cola truck running through Craven Cottage. We just don't need it. Namini said, Big C, I must confess, as I was waiting for the stream, I kept myself busy by watching that Hulk Hogan moment. Absolute madness. It's, yeah. I think the less said about it, the better, to be honest. Sheldon said, big up Big C. When you coming to Jamaica? Hoping to get back to the Caribbean next summer, man. Hoping. I need to get away from this weather. It's freezing. It's hammering down with rain. I need some sunshine, people. I'm not built for this, man. Nicholas, big up for the super sticker, bro. Really appreciate that. Nearly 3,000 of you locked in already. So let's get 1,000 likes pre-kickoff. Don't forget, people, today's video is sponsored by Proton VPN. QR code, which corner? That corner is down there in the corner. Link in the description below. It's pinned in the comments. Proton VPN, one of the fastest and safest VPNs in the world. Protect yourself, especially when using public Wi-Fi and when you're traveling around the world. You know, when I've been going on these pre-season tours and things like that, using these VPNs keep me up to date. You know, I can watch Premier League, Sky Sports, all of that good stuff. Use the code CurtisShawTV to get 3 months absolutely free on a 1-year package. Big up to Proton VPN for supporting the channel. If we do lose today's game, though, the sponsorship shout at the end of the game could be similar to the one Turkish did, the angry one, which was quite legendary, to be honest. I really enjoyed that moment. Not that he was angry, just the hilarious nature of the way he did it. But hopefully we'll be 3-point collecting today. In fact, even a draw, I would be having an absolute meltdown as well if we drew the game. Proton VPN in the Turkish angry voice. I remembered the sponsor without being prompted by the community. We're making progress, people. We're making progress. Ice Age said, Big C, Jade Mountain sent Lucia, thank me later. We got to do a Caribbean tour, man. You know what I mean? We got to do a Caribbean tour. K Hayes, Don Curtis and AFTV need to do a Caribbean tour. I've told Robbie, you know. Robbie keeps going Africa, which is great. I respect it. I think they've been Nigeria. I think they went Ghana, and now they're going Sierra Leone. I said, brother, you ever going to go to the Caribbean or what? Miles, you're there, bro. He said, am I shadow banned? Now you're there, bro. I can see you. I can see you. Anyway, let's move on. The Arsenal injury list continues, people. Notable absentees from the squad this afternoon: Ben White, Tomiyasu, Gabriel, Calafiori and Zinchenko. You could actually pick a back four out of that is almost as good as the back four we've got on the pitch. I mean, Timber and Saliba, of course, are unbelievable. But you could really have Ben White at right back, Tomiyasu at left back, and Gabriel and Calafiori at centre back out of the injured defenders that we've got. Instead, we've got Thomas Partey at right back. I want to know what Zinchenko's injury is. I'm not accepting Arsenal just putting muscular injury. I want to know what injury he's got. I want to know how that guy played midweek and then had a book signing at the Armoury on Friday, and now you're telling me he's injured. What's he done? Did he break his hand signing signatures? Like, how is he injured after one game? He didn't even play 90 minutes. They dragged him after 60. What the hell did he do? Oh, he's got a muscular injury. Please just start selling these players. Not all of them, but some of them. Just sell them. Sell them, please, man. Zinchenko, bin him. Tomiyasu, I'm done with him as well. Get rid of him. And I like Tomiyasu, but I'm bored of it. I'm bored of it. The guy plays for... Tomiyasu played like 3.5 minutes and got injured. Or was it 7 minutes? 2 songs on Spotify, the man's injured. It's not enough. Dun, dun. It's not enough. Mustard! By the time you shout mustard, Tomiyasu's pulled his hamstring and Zinchenko's injured, signing books. He's got paper cuts. Yo, you're not wrong. Saying that though, he probably only signed about 3 books. You know what I mean? Who would have been queuing up for his book? It's crazy. 2 Kendrick songs off the album. Tomiyasu's injured for 3 months. It's absolute. We call him Tommy Cafu. These guys, I don't know. Some of these guys got to go. Zinchenko's got to go. Tomiyasu's got to go. Tierney's going to go. I'm worried about Calafiori. Genuinely. I think Calafiori's in London for vibes. Honestly, he's come here to make a huge modelling career for himself. London Fashion Week. He's dressing like Central C. He said he's listening to drill music. Something ain't right. Something ain't right, I'm telling you. Calafiori is turning into a London youth. He don't even want to play football anymore. I don't get it. Why is he listening to drill music? Stay away from drill music, bro. I don't want you listening to drill music. That ain't going to help you. Drill music is like hardcore aggressive music, yet you're injured all the time. Listen to opera. Listen to R&B. Listen to soul, jazz. Go to a jazz concert in London, man. There's loads of them in Central. Don't listen to drill. I don't want you listening to drill music, bro. Do you listen to Kendrick? Of course I do, bro. Come on. Of course I do. Mustard! Calafiore, I'm telling you, man's turned into a roadman. I don't know what's going on, but the guy's injured all the time. He's probably been arrested. That's why he's not playing. But anyway. We've got a big Champions League game midweek. Maybe he's holding them back. Big C, would you take Rashi right now? I'll be honest, people, and I've capped for Rashford for a long time. But what I'm seeing of him, I don't even know if I can defend it. He absolutely stinks at the moment. Yeah, nah. And you guys know I'm a fan of Rashford. But the performances I've seen from that guy, the walking around, I don't know what is going on with him. He just looks like he don't want to work hard anymore. But Jane Muller said I'd rather have a Rash than Rashford. That is crazy. Train left ages ago. Yeah, Rashi's done now. Rashi's done. Leave him at United. He's got the ego. He's got the ego of like a Ballon d'Or winner. Do you know what I mean? But he's playing like... he's playing like David Bellion or someone. Remember them, man, there at Man United? Bellion. Kleberson and them. He stinks out the place. Yeah, the injury list continues at Arsenal. He's just completely going through the motions. It's weird, though. The weird thing about it, the man's born and bred Manchester boy, Manchester United fan. How do you lose that motivation to represent your boyhood club? I don't get that. And it's not like Rashford grew up in rich surroundings. The man grew up in very humble beginnings. Withamshire, working class, single mum, brothers, hard upbringing, man. So why have you lost that focus? But yeah, maybe too much money too quick. I think that's a big problem in this country in the Premier League, that players are thrown, top level amounts of money before they've really done anything. That's the problem. Rashford thinks he's a celebrity now, needs to go MLS. Yeah, maybe, man, maybe. It's a shame. Jorginho is our Pirlo. He should win Ballon d'Or. I mean, I'm giving you a timeout for that as well. I think that's deserved. Thank you for the super chat, though. Why always me? Jorginho is our Pirlo. I mean, why? Because he's an Italian midfielder. But thank you for the super chat. I'm just giving you the 3 minutes just to type in Pirlo on YouTube. I'm actually doing that for your own good. Alexander said, big up C and the best community. Would you take a draw? A draw would be like asking me if I want Mike Tyson to give me a right hook round the face. So would I take a draw? Absolutely 100 million% no. The same way I wouldn't want that right hook from Mike Tyson. A draw is pretty much game, set and match, in my opinion. That would be an absolute stinker. And big up Brian Brooklyn in the building. Big up Curtis and Cruz. No lineup excuses. Comfortable 3-1 win. I like that. I like that one. I like it. Because at the end of the day, everybody's got injuries, bro. Like, we can't hide behind the injuries. At the end of the day, he's not being forced to play Thomas Partey at right back today. He doesn't have to do it. He could have quite easily left Timber there and played Tierney or Lewis Skelly at left back. So if Partey gets roasted, there's only one person who's going to get the blame for it at the end of the day. Miles said he worried that Smithy might score. Of course. 100%. You guys know I rate Smith Rowe highly. Are you fit, bruv? I was disappointed when he left. I said the only way he should leave this football club is if we upgrade on the replacement. We didn't buy the replacement, and the guy who came through the system, Waneri, we've hardly played him. Big up Latte in the chat. No one wants that right hook from Tyson, man, let me tell you. Not that he threw the right hook against Jake Paul, but I reckon that fight was a fix anyway. Robo said, how would you feel if we, City, buy Saliba and Saka? I like how you rephrase the question in a more presentable manner that wasn't going to lead to a 3-minute timeout. So congratulations for that. Second of all, no chance you get either one of them. And thirdly, you better make sure number 115 doesn't come for you, and you know what 115 is. And on top of that, did you guys see Pep Guardiola? I mean, Pep's ready to throw hands, people. I said, raw. Did you see? Nah, because you guys were telling me about the video the other day and I hadn't seen it. So when I seen it, I said, blood fire. Pep's ready to throw hands with these Scousers. Man said, just because you lost, lad. Scouse accent, Jimmy Corkill. Pep said, what? What did you say? What did you say? Yo, Pep was ready to throw hands. He said, you think I'm soft? No, come on, bro. Come on, bro. What are you telling me, bro? I'll throw hands. You know what I mean? I have to admit, and I don't... when Pep scratched his face and cut his nose, I said, look, all jokes aside, that's not... You know, that's quite serious. You know, he clearly, football means so much to him. When it goes wrong, the man's literally like, what are they doing? But Pep rattled in the press conference, wanting to fight fans on the street. Squabble up. Kendrick settings. I gotta be honest. He's had so much success that there's something hilarious about it. I don't know what it is. Then Mourinho's dissing him in the press conference saying, yeah, you've won more titles, but you've got to look over your shoulder because you've cheated and blah, blah, blah. I feel like Mourinho might be Kendrick and Pep might be Drake. And we know, we kind of know whose side we're on in that battle. So there's something about Pep's decline and downfall that, I don't know, it feels very good to watch. It's because they've been that good. Really, we're hating because they're so good. But, Rico Lewis getting sent off and drawing at Palace and losing. And he wants to fight, Jimmy Corkill on the streets of Liverpool. I just find it really funny. I can't lie. Kieran Tierney should leave being disrespected. Legohead could have kept him. If I was Kieran Tierney today, I'd have put my tracksuit on, got in my car and gone home. I'd have gone home. Your career's over at Arsenal. No point even training. You might as well go on gardening leave with Edu, mate. We've got no left back. And the man's looked at Kieran Tierney and gone, nah, won't bother, mate. Rather play Partey at fullback. So, yeah, Tierney might as well go home. Just get yourself home, mate. Honestly, save yourself. That's what I would do. Pep not like us. Yeah, exactly, man. 115. He a fan. You know what I mean? We do that to him. Kieran Tierney is so good, uninjured and in form. Did you see Edu got snubbed for that Forest job? I think it's because he's on gardening leave, he can't take the job straight away. And I think they wanted him to take the job straight away. So that's what I heard anyway. Stop calling them injured players. These are super fans getting paid. Best seats on the bench with a warm blanket. Arsenal giving them the best career. You're right. You're right, really, Tomiyasu, Tierney. These guys are on 100 bags a week. So, yeah, they're basically getting the best seats in the house. Tierney moving like, go home, Roger, off sister. Yo, they don't make programs like them, do they, man? Them programs back in the day, man. Sister, Keenan and Kel, all them banging programs back in the day, man. Go home, Roger. It was all mad. Having said that, my prediction, Uncle, is Uncle Whoopaps. I think we'll win. I do think we'll win, but I'm going to go with a nervous 2-1. 2-1 is the result when you think your team's going to win, but they might concede, but you're not fully confident. That's my prediction. I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal. I am going to do a watch-along for Usyk Fury. That was the first boxing watch-along we did. So it's only right we do part 2 for that one. I think it's on the 21st, right? Mourinho would have been charged had FFP been enforced. Chelsea is the reason. Yeah, I mean, Chelsea got done a couple of times, didn't they? Transfer bans and everything. Leno, Iwobi and ESR, these lot are going to cook. I don't know. Just give me 1-0, says Kevin. 3.5k watching, only 600 likes. Come on, don't do me dirty, man. Big up Mumbles. Let's get 1,000 likes. Snake Eyes, I don't think Tierney will play another. I don't think he'll touch a ball for Arsenal. I think he's done. Iwobi's in form. Yep, scored 2. I don't understand. Oh, look at the state of that warm-up T-shirt, by the way. I can't get my head around that. Cruz loves that, by the way. He wants it. Maybe it's an age thing. I'm getting old. I look at that and makes my eyes hurt. But Cruz loves it. But yeah, let me. Have I read these ones? Robo, you should be worrying about 115 scratches, said Alex. Oh my days. It's. I didn't actually see how Pep reacted yesterday. I saw the goals, but I didn't hear anything about his interview. Apparently, he gave quite an awkward interview about Rico Lewis's red card. Click the like button if you hate Tottenham. I mean, that's great reverse psychology. If you don't click that like button as an Arsenal fan, you're a Tottenham fan. That's the reverse psychology. Yeah, you. I'm looking at you as well. Look, straight down the camera. I can see you watching. There we go. We're up to 731 likes now. Big up Static. We got to put some pressure back on the community. You know what I'm saying? I mean, do your job. You come and watch. I'm only asking you to like the video. It's free, people. Do your job. I see you sitting there. You haven't even clicked the like button. Do your job, people. Never click the like so quick. You got to do something, man. You got to do something, you know. The game is the game. Stand up if you hate Tottenham. I mean, as I said, I've seen it, so I refuse to ignore it, you know. Anyway, let's move on. What we got to talk about? We're kicking off in 12 minutes. What's going on? What is going on here, people? The time is flying. Let's have a look at the Premier League table. Roy Keane settings, you know. Nah, Ash, you better relax, you know. Don't start spreading them rumours. I said, Curtis, bro, great seeing you at the Zinni book signing. Do you know what? I should have gone there and vlogged it and just turned up with a different book. Asked him to sign a different book. Would have been good banter, to be honest. But, yeah, no, I didn't go anywhere near that place. 1K likes real quick. You know what I mean? Good reverse psychology, man. Let's have a look at the Premier League table. It's all that matters. Liverpool's game was obviously postponed yesterday against Everton because of this storm that is in England at the moment, which is causing crazy wind and rain and flooding and all that. So that game was called off, and we have to use it as a bit of an opportunity, because I think psychologically sometimes, even if you go, okay, you know, Liverpool going to have games in hand, so they're still in control, but a win today cuts that down to 4 points. That's still the type of pressure you've got to try and put on Liverpool. When you look at some of their upcoming fixtures, you know, you have to win. Oh, we've hit over 1,000 likes. Easy, by the way. That really did work. That really did work. I might try that every time. We've got to win. We have got to win. And Chelsea play today. They're above us on goal difference. We've got to put pressure on Liverpool. We have to. They will probably have been frustrated, I think, with that Newcastle draw. What you want to do after that is play your next game. I think when you've been frustrated, you know, you want to play, you want to win your next game. And their game got called off. I'm just looking at Liverpool's fixtures. They've got Fulham at home next week, Girona midweek in the Champions League, Southampton. Then they've got Tottenham away, Leicester at home, West Ham away, Man United at home, Forest away, Brentford away. So I think there's games there they could drop points. I kind of wanted the game to play yesterday because I thought it would be a horrible game for them, you know, in difficult conditions, on the back of a draw against Newcastle. I was a bit disappointed the game got called off. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, people. Marvelous said the best watch-along. I completely agree. I would pin that comment if I didn't have to pin Proton VPN. While you're there, people, Proton VPN, link in the description, QR code in the corner. Let's get it in. Rob said almost 8 a.m. in St. Louis, USA. Smith and coffee on deck. Hey, whatever needed, man, whatever needed. JJ, smash the like button before you finish the sentence. Shelby, 3.6k watching, 1.2k likes. So that leaves 2.4k Spurs fans. Listen, if you're an Arsenal fan, you ain't hit the like button. You're a Spurs fan. Simple as that. Question yourself. Jay said, love from Australia, love the content. Patrick said, best Arsenal YouTuber. Big up your damn selves. Legends in the community. But listen, we've got to win today. We have got to handle business today because we're in a situation I don't even think we can afford to draw a game at the moment. We really can't. When we were looking at the Arsenal fixtures, we said, look, we've got to go and win our next 5 or 6 games. I've seen a lot of you talking today, obviously about Dan Ashworth. Dan Ashworth basically was sporting director at Newcastle, I believe. Manchester United got him from there. Yeah, Man United paid £3 million compensation to get Dan Ashworth from Newcastle to Manchester United. But Dan Ashworth has apparently clashed with Jim Ratcliffe over footballing matters and will leave Manchester United. Now, a lot of Arsenal, pages on Twitter are saying that Arsenal should go and get him. Very highly thought of at Newcastle. I think he was quite influential in signing players like Bruno Guimaraes and Isak. And obviously, he's a free now with Manchester United getting rid of him. And Arsenal do need a sporting director. I'm not sure. I always have this thing, like, when they've been at, like, United or somebody like that, I feel like they've just got a stench about them that I don't want them anywhere near us. Like, they just stink. Nah, he smells like United. I don't want him. Like, I'm sorry, I don't. He is quite good. And you're right, Vikran. I agree with that. I was saying this earlier. I think he wanted Southgate because he apparently is good friends with Southgate. Jim was like, nah, we're going to go and get Amorim. I reckon they fell apart. So I think Ashworth was trying to do jobs for the boys. So for me, if you're a sporting director and you wanted Gareth Southgate as your manager, I don't want that guy anywhere, and I mean anywhere near Arsenal Football Club. Let me tell you, if you wanted Southgate, stay well away from Arsenal. I don't want that guy anywhere near this football club. What sane person wants Gareth Southgate as their club manager? I don't want him anywhere near Arsenal. Anyway, let's get down to business. Players are in the tunnel. Quite unique, Fulham. You kind of walk outside. So their tunnel is only slightly covered. And then you're outside. I have to admit, that Arsenal training top, not the multicolour one. This one that the players are wearing in the tunnel, that burgundy with the old Arsenal badge. Elliot Roberts, if you're in the comments, that's some good merch there, bro. I'd probably like it if I had a hood on it, but I like the old Arsenal badge as well. The weather is crazy, so if we lose, Ty has got his excuses. It's too windy. It's all of that. Timo said, I was a big ESR fan. I'm conflicted, but come on, you Gunners. Nah, there's no confliction, bro. I like TSR, but we're only here for business today. We're only here for business, bro. Are you fit, bro, and all of that? Yeah, I like TSR. He always gave me good interviews in America. Always hailed up the man them. Oh, there's a lot of handshaking and hugs going on in the dressing room here. Raya and Traore, Spanish international teammates. Leno's literally shaking hands with every single Arsenal player. Mate, you don't play for us anymore, mate. Message him after the game. Bassi shaking hands with Timber. Bassi played for Ajax, I believe. So he would have had some good battles. Iwobi shaking hands. Players coming on the pitch, people. Come on, the Arsenal. Let's do this. Come on. 3.5k live. Get the likes up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Road to 100k. Show sponsored by Proton VPN. Pinned in the comments. That's all the nice it is. Let's get down to business. Are you fit? The truth is he was always fit. Arteta just mistreated him. We'll see. Big up Marcus Yard who said blessed. Sad Gunner says 2-0 Arsenal. Be happy, man. Yeah, man. Links galore. Links galore. You had a good point about the names on the back of jerseys. I got ESR and Jesus. My first was Van Persie. Painful, man. Absolutely painful when they leave. It really is. I had Alexis number 7. You think that shirt ever got worn again when he started playing the piano at Manchester United? Swap Walker and Gundo for... Robo. Bro, you're genuinely just paying to troll, aren't you? Swap Walker and Gundo for 30 million for Saka and Saliba. You can have another 3 minutes, honestly. You can have 3 more minutes. I know you're trolling, but you can have 3 minutes just for misbehaving. Elton said, Big C, I watched Alexis Sanchez last season. He would still be better than Havertz. Elton, you'd be probably better than Havertz. And I don't even know if you can play football. If you can invade space... they'd accept you. Right, let's get down to business. Let's get down to business, people. Nerve-wracking. It is Arsenal against Fulham. And I'll be honest, I'm more nervous about this game than the Man United game. I'd 100% confidence we would beat that Man United team. Didn't rate them. The way they set up. Elliot's here. He said, I am Elliot Roberts and I approve of this merch. But I do think we'll win. But I am nervous. I'm not going to lie. It's just Arsenal. I'm automatically nervous watching Arsenal play football. It's just what they've done to us over the years with the PTSD, people. You know, we're used to tough times. This game as well was a game that caused us big problems last season against Fulham. Was it 2-1 we lost? Do you know what? When you look at it, Fulham actually ended our title hopes last year. They beat us at their ground and drew with us at our ground. They ruined our title last year. Fulham. And you can tell they've just got a good vibe going on there at the moment. I don't like it. So we have got a big job on our hands. Emile Smith-Rowe, club record signing, 34 million. 115 appearances for Arsenal. I tell you what, man. Please deal with him today. And Villa, you're right. Villa mashed us up as well. Yeah, defeat and a draw. Elton said, oh no, I read that one. And Cope said, welcome to City. I'm in the party with lawyers and corrupted officials. DJ Pep, 115 Brixton remix. Big up Curtis and C Unit. Love the Watchalong. Bro, I'm telling you, Pep's on a madness right now. They've got Man United next week, Man City. If they lose that, I think he might punch hammer him in the face. 20 memberships on the grill. Hopefully Arsenal cooks. I don't understand why we're wearing that kit. I don't get it. Surely we could easily have just worn the home kit, surely. Maybe you just have to change the socks. I don't understand why we couldn't play in the home kit. I don't get it. Listen, I do get it. They would have... Adidas are probably saying, oh, you've got a kit there and you're hardly playing in it. You know, you need to play in it when you can. But I wouldn't. I don't like that kit. I think it's the worst kit. I think it's the worst kit this season. It just has nothing to do with Arsenal. But it is what it is. We're about to get underway. Monsters Inc. settings. Get your predictions in. I'm going 2-1 Arsenal, which means I'm a little bit nervous, but I do think we'll win. Big C, I want Robinson at Arsenal. He's decent. We're underway. We're underway, people. That's the time we're going to get on today. It's been messing around for the last few days. Oh, let me get it on the screen. That would help. There we go. It usually kicks in. A game's underway, people. I'm going for 2-1. Get well soon, Antonio. Yep, you're right. You are right. I did speak about that earlier, definitely. He's out with a broken leg, so safe recovery for him. See that? Well, less said about that, the better. David's going 2-0. Mad Settings going 2-0. Do you rate the Fulham manager? Yeah, I think they play very good football. Georgina said, big up Big C. Love that this is a family-friendly stream. Keep up the amazing work. Big up yourself, bro. Welcome to Monsters Inc. The kit doesn't even make sense today. It just doesn't... It's not necessary, is it? But anyway, let's get the 3 points and see what happens. Yeah, again, this timer is off. 40 seconds off. I'm going to have to try and edit that manually at half time. It's so annoying that it keeps doing this. Where is it? Clock. I'll try and sort that half time. Anyway, we are underway. We are underway, people. Here come the Arsenal right-hand side. Saka does really well. Finds Odegaard. Oh, I should have passed it or crossed it. He loses the ball there. And Fulham win the ball back. Referee says play on there. We're looking for a free kick there. Arsenal need to win today. Can we score early and take the pressure off? Toggle onto manual control. Behind. Yeah, I'm going to try and adjust that timer at half time. Traore is on Partey. Long day. Yeah, it looks as if Traore has gone onto the left. So he'll be up against Partey, which I don't want to see him running there. Saka, right-hand side, whips it into the back post. Cleared away by Iwobi. And it's out for a corner to Arsenal. Good start. Good start. Good early corner. Traore's on Partey, long day. Keep the ball away from him. Force him to go backwards. It's an in-swinging corner. Come on. Set piece FC. Set piece FC. Set piece FC. We're Stoke City. We're Stoke City. Yeah, you're right, Vincey. It's basically a penalty. It's a corner to Arsenal. Big up Chris as well in the chat. Big up Curtis and C Unit. In-swinging corner. Declan Rice. Declan Beckham. Beckham Rice. The cavalry make their move. Rice whips it in. It's high in the air. Oh, flicked wide by Saliba. Damn, we are unbelievable at these set pieces. I think he jumps. It flicks off about 3 different people. All right, I'm going to try. Can I adjust this clock myself? Period. First half. Let me try and adjust this myself. What are we on? 3 minutes 17. I'm going to try and get this. Because this is really annoying. Right, let's submit that. Let's see if this works. Bang. Does that work or not? Oh, there you go. It's worked. Bang, we're up to date. Beautiful. Here we go. Here's Declan Rice, right-hand side of the penalty area. Timer should be up to date now. Arsenal right-hand side, Odegaard. Of course the ball's going to be on the right-hand side, people. Where else would it be in our team? People saying we missed a penalty. Corners are like penalties for Arsenal. Timer is bang on now, so we're up to date. But yeah, Arsenal keeping possession well. Iwobi plays it back to Leno. Arsenal in possession. City are locked down Arsenal. Yeah, they do look a bit like that to me. Please do a Mbappe impression. Bro, I don't even think I can do an Mbappe impression, to be honest. I couldn't even tell you. We've started the game very well. We're keeping the ball well. But we always play on the right. Let's see how much of the ball Trossard gets today. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Fulham look quite happy to stand offers, which is interesting. Because I think that space will help. Let's go, Fulham. You better relax yourself. Big up to everyone locked in, though. Great numbers. 3.5K. We're well over 1,000 likes. Ball over the top. Havertz. He's offside. Free kick to Fulham. $1.4K likes. Brilliant. Absolute legends. Havertz offside there. He needs to do something today. Havertz's been poor the last few games. Given a chance, would you have kept TSR? It's a tough one, innit? Because he obviously wanted first team football. He's playing every week for Fulham. Or he'd be sitting on our bench. He clearly didn't want to be a squad player. But I just think leaving us with only one creative midfielder in Odegaard was not enough. Waneri, for me, should have got game time when Odegaard was out. Vivek said, Curtis, we are rivals. Part of C Unit. Just love your commentary. Yeah, big up, bro. I always said this is a football community, man. It's a football community. Arsenal in possession. Kivior finds Timber. Timber is on the left against Iwobi. Good football. Trossard, left-hand side. Interesting that Traore is playing on the left. That's a good ball by Trossard. Odegaard should have probably given that to Saka there. It's interesting that Partey is inverting that much. It's going to have a lot of recovery to make up if they get the ball to Traore. Saka does really well up against Robinson. Robinson gets the better of Odegaard. Oh, good play. Good play. That's a foul, ref. Come on, give us the free kick. Ref plays on, doesn't give it. Big up Harvey in the chat. Hope you're well, bro. Said, big up Curtis, you legend. Must win yet again. Yeah, definitely. Arsenal, Odegaard. Why would you not invert Timber from the left and tell Partey to just sit? Saka drills it across goal and it's out for another corner. Here we go, people. We're Stoke City. We're Stoke City. We're Stoke City. Get the crosses in. Get the cavalry in. And load it up. Can we score from another set piece? Just to rattle everyone else. Timber goal or Saliba. Curtis, take care when you're driving your Ferrari. Tuning in from Cartagena, Spain. Big up. Hey, I wish there was a Ferrari, bro. Corner to Arsenal, which means we'll probably score. Oh, our last corner led to a header just wide. Let's see what we can do here. Saka in-swinging corner from the right-hand side. Wow, Saliba's actually slipped off the pitch. Oh, no, that corner definitely didn't work. Look at Odegaard. I knew he wouldn't challenge for that header. Oh, what is that, man? Who was that? Jorginho, I think, kicks out for a throw-in. Poor pass that. That corner definitely didn't work. That one definitely did not work. Traore pushed Saliba off the pitch and he slipped over at the side of the pitch. Fulham fans seem confident. Listen, they've had a good week. Can understand it. Fulham in possession. Why is Arteta treating Tierney like that? He's a natural left back. Instead, he plays our best midfielder at right. I think he's done with Tierney. Tierney won't play for Arsenal. Best chance he might play against Palace in the Carabao Cup, but even that, I'm not so sure if he will. Please, can we sell Havertz, said Al Caesar. Mate, he's more likely to get a new contract than get sold. That's the reality of the situation. They said Traore was a doorman. You ain't coming in, Saliba. Bro, shoulder barged him off the pitch. It's nearly Christmas. The greased up turkey's in action, bro. Arsenal pressure in Leno. Leno kicks it long. We all know that they said on the ball was his weakness. Tete for Fulham. Plays a ball down the side. Here come Fulham in the area. Shot! Fulham have scored! Stay calm. It's Raul Jimenez. You don't want to win the league! Pep's scratching his face and you still can't take advantage. David Luiz, he nearly killed Raul Jimenez a few years ago. And now the man's whacking it in the bottom corner against us. Look, dancing on the pitch. We stink. We stink. Kivior and them, man. Nah. Shocking goal. Absolutely shocking. Look at the state of us. Track the runner, Kivior, mate. He's onside. Look, you're in no man's land. How has he scored from there, by the way? What a finish. Saliba, I think you've got to do more to block that as well. Look at Kivior. You're in no man's land. Are you going to block the pass? Oh, it's just this team. This team, I'm telling you. I did predict 2-1, but I'm going to chill. Kivior, you might as well. You're just non-existent. You're in the middle of nowhere doing nothing. Saliba, are you going to block that shot or are you just going to stand next to him? Listen, mate, there's no point watching it back on the iPad. They're probably playing Candy Crush on that iPad. He's like, look, what did you move it there for, AirPod Albert? He said, no, that was your fault. You pressed it. Stupid. Them man are playing Candy Crush on that iPad, I'm telling you. They ain't looking at tactics. I told you that Kiwi ain't ripe. Kivior, you either go with the runner or you make a big attempt to block the pass. He was like, shall I block the pass? Shall I go with the runner? I'll do nothing. Saliba comes across. Free kick to Arsenal. They better score quick. I told you about this Monsters Inc. kit. Rubbish cross. Punched away. Declan Rice shoots. He's put it in the River Thames. This guy Kivior, man. Rubbish. Yeah, exactly. Where's the set piece coach? He ain't standing up today, is he? This team, man. I knew it, Kivior, how many times? DeRoche said Traore's on pot. Oh, I read that one. Set piece coach is why you're third. Arteta's a fraud. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Them man are just... I said this was a harder game than United. These lot are confident they'll attack. When he hit that shot, I'm like, he ain't going to score from there. Look at Partey at right back. It just makes me sick even watching it. Here's Thomas Partey, the right back. He gets clattered. And now they're on the attack. Well, guess what, mate? He ain't a right back! We all know that! Traore gives it away, luckily. We're going to need red stripe! Crates of it! It's going to be a long Sunday, people. I'm telling you now, it's going to be a long Sunday. Bro said they're playing Candy Crush on that iPad. I'm telling you, bro. I'm convinced. One move each. Partey clattered again, but he does win the ball. This team. Sometimes I really question myself why I supported this club as a kid. I really do. I wasn't thinking long term. Short term progress. Henri, Wrighty, Bergkamp. Just living the high life. Jackpot. What is wrong with Gabriel? I just can't take any more games with the Kiwi. I said the other day he might have saved his Arsenal career. He ain't saved nothing. Drop him off in Italy, lost luggage. New cheer for Christmas. Kivior in no man's land. This is just... Sometimes, it's a throw into Arsenal. I knew that kit was a curse. Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. again. But don't worry anyway, people. Our best centre mid's playing right back. It'll be fine, don't worry. Oh, and Odegaard's limping now. And blowing snot out of his nose. It's fine. It's nothing to worry about. It's fine. Looks like the Coca-Cola truck's turned up, people. Holidays are coming. Holidays are coming. Santa Claus is in town, people. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh. Ball goes out for a throw-in. I can't believe it. It just winds me up. I don't understand. Look at Kivior. Jimenez went... Oh, you're just rubbish. It's a great finish. Take nothing away from it. When he was shooting, I was like, you ain't going to beat Rare from there. That's a fantastic goal, but oh my days. Come on, here's Odegaard in the area. Thomas Partey, the marauding right back. Oh, Odegaard gives it away. They're not up for the fight. You're blowing snot out your nose, mate. You need to do more than that. You're meant to be the captain. I don't want to see my captain blowing snot out of his nose. I want him to get on the ball. Not back out of challenges. Jesus. This team, man. I tell you now, it's not easy supporting this team. They're absolute head loss FC. They just drive you nuts. And this stupid Monsters Inc. kit. We've got to get back into this. Here's Saka, right-hand side. Where else would the ball be? It wouldn't be on the left. Go on, Saka. Good ball in, flicked away. Comes out back post. Timber. Will somebody shoot from outside the box? Probably not. Timber again. Oh, throw into Fulham. You got Declan Rice on the left wing. I mean, he's a DM. He's a DM. He's on the left wing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, people. We'll get there in the end. We will be there, people. We will be there. I'm trying to stay calm. I'm trying to stay calm. Doing my best. I knew it. Every year there's one kit that causes carnage. And this year, it is Monsters Inc. How many times have I mentioned Havertz in this game, by the way? Once. All Arteta does is bottle zero pressure FC. Sack him, said it. And I read that one, bro. So, yeah, they play. Oh, given away. It's been raining. Yeah, we'll blame the weather. Here's Partey at right back. Heavy touch. Jeez. Saliba. Look at Kivior, man. Havertz gives it away. And he's offside. Well, hey, well done. Oi, Havertz, well done, though. At least you're invading space, buddy. At least you're invading space. Useless. Absolutely. Oh, but we don't need a striker. We score goals from everywhere. Do me a favour, mate. Kai Havertz, please. The guy is a shambles. He's one of the worst strikers we've had in years. I'd rather have Giroud. I'd rather have Giroud over this guy. And we wanted Giroud out. Man's just tweeted, why isn't Havertz playing? Nah, man. Please. Oh, dear. Anyway, let's keep plodding along, people. Let's keep plodding along. Yeah, but he trains well. Oh, he won the Champions League with Chelsea. Okay, what does that get us? Does that get us a Champions League? Does that get us 20 goals? I'm just trying to figure out what that gets us. Anyway, let's just score. Winning fixes everything. Here's Saka against Robinson. Robinson does well to marshal him there. Timber finds Kivior. Kivior, Declan Rice. Clamped. In fact, that was Havertz, actually. Now Rice loses it as well. They're waiting to hit us on the break. You better make sure Traore doesn't get us on the break. Here's Partey. 1-2 with Odegaard. Is anyone going to shoot? Why do we refuse to shoot from outside the penalty area? Here's Saka. Shoots it. Oh, crosses it. It's cleared away for a throw-in. The only thing that can save us today, people, is set pieces, man. Honestly, corner FC again. That's what we're waiting for. Just score from a corner. That's the best we can get. Score from a corner. That's all I'm waiting for. Here's a corner now to Arsenal. Anyway, they have cleared it for a corner. Set piece FC. Easy cut. It's the rain is too wet. Yo, don't start with that. Ipswich winning 1-0. Who are they playing? Oh, Bournemouth. To be honest, every game means nothing to me at the moment. They better score from one of these set pieces. Don't blame the kit parties at right, but here's the in-swinging corner. Saka whipped in. Cleared away at the near post. Comes back out. Back to Saka. Touch deliver. We need a peach of a cross here. Saka whips it in. That's awful. Caught by Leno. Don't worry though, people. We've got Havertz up front. This is just horrible. Peru Nelly said, I can't stand Havertz and Kivior, so useless. Get rid of them both, honestly. Get rid of them. Here's Saka again. They're doubling up on him straight away. Oh, he's given us a free kick there. Another crossing situation. Fix up. Do you want to win this league, bro? I knew it as soon as I saw Partey at right back, man. You're going to make the midfield weak. Hasn't worked so far. Stoke settings, bro. Genuinely, I'm waiting for a Stoke City header. That's all I want. Someone needs to score from one of these crosses. Free kick to Arsenal. Similar crossing situation. Another opportunity to stoke our way through the game. Saka with the in-swing. I need a better delivery than the last one. Here goes Saka. Whips it in. That's poor. Straight at Leno, man. What is that? Henry ruined a lot of lives. He has. And ball over the top. Overhit. Was looking for Traore on the counter-attack. But Leno puts it out for a throw-in. Thierry, it's your fault, my friend. The vavavoom. The swagger. The knee slides. The gloves. The vapours. You lured us all in and then left us to suffer. Now I got to watch Havertz up front and Kivior at the back. Timber. We're just moving the ball so slow again. Come on. Here's a shot. Declan Rice drags it wide on his left foot. Unlucky there. Probably should hit the target. That's actually a really good ball from Trossard, man. Lovely run from Rice. It's not a bad effort. On his left foot, weaker foot, bouncing ball, edge of the penalty area. It's a tough one. Hits it okay, but drags it wide. Could he have brought it down and maybe gone at him? I don't know, but I'm not going to have too much of a go at him there. I'm still trying to process the fact we're losing 1-0 and our striker's non-existent. I thought it was Christmas because Havertz is trick-or-treating again, people. He's turned into a ghost. We can't find him. Saliba does well there. Poor technique. Deckers is not Teckers. There's goals to be had here, but we need to just move the ball better. And don't always play down the right. Partey finds Saka. Forster's backwards. Russo better than Kai. Yeah, we need Eddie. Bro, Eddie ain't got a Premier League goal yet. He's shown what he is. Wolves beat these 4-1. Cunha and them, man. Josh Nichols, I think, is about 18, Melbourne. Here's Trossard. Twisting against Iwobi. It's a good ball in as well. Saka back post volleys it over. Could he have brought that down? That's not a bad chat. That's good play by Trossard. Twists up Iwobi there. Puts a nice ball in with his left foot. I think that was always going to be hard for Saka to hit that first time on his right foot. The technique's awful. I think it hits him on his shin pad. Oh, mate, that's David Shinola, that one. It's hit him on his shin pad. I think he should have tried to bring that down, maybe. I just hope this isn't similar to last season. I think we went 1-0 down last year against Fulham. Timber. Iwobi putting him under pressure. Clears it upfield. Havertz, you're useless. You're absolutely useless! Get off the floor! He is useless! Honestly, I'd rather have Nicholas Bentner up front. I'm not even joking. This guy is awful. Oh, we were 1-0 up, was we? It's the other way around. How can any manager watch this guy up front and think, I tell you what, this is the guy for me? He is awful. I'd take him off at half time. I don't care. Drag him. Get him off. He's stinking out the place. Long ball looking for Trossard. He ain't going to win that battle. Tete too strong for him. Rice keeps the ball in. Come on, we got to score. That's right, Curtis. Sing my praises. Donkey King, bro. You're right. You're absolutely right. You'll probably score. Now I've said that, but... Arsenal in possession. Declan Rice, ball over the top. No one makes the run. Straight to Leno. He's a number 8, apparently. Ah, dear, Mikel, you better do something today. I'm in one of them moods where I feel like, you know, I feel like, you know... no, not that. We ain't ripping shirts, but I just feel like, yo, imagine Liverpool not playing and gaining an advantage on us. Here's Smith Rowe. I haven't mentioned his name a lot. Wins the ball. Still waiting for Arteta to deliver under pressure. Deliver anything, mate. Watchalong business. At least the community are delivering. 4.2k in the chat. Over 1,000 likes already. Here's Trossard. Gets the ball out wide. Oh, Partey, what is that? Gives it away. It's Jimenez twisting, turning. Referee says no foul. 20-goal striker and a left winger to improve this squad at least. Free Ethan Nwaneri. Yep, free him. What changes will you make? Oh, bro. I take Havertz off. I don't care. I can't stand watching that guy up front. I'll probably bring Ethan on as well. And maybe even bring a fullback on. It's too windy for this kit. Bro. Kivior finds Trossard. Trossard's played all right, but he hasn't had the ball much. Just as I say that, he gives the ball away. Back to Kung Fu Panda. Here's Traore, the greased up turkey, and he's running. And he's running, people. He's gone past one. What's he going to do now? He's kicked out for a goal kick. Yeah, fair enough. Is Tierney fit? I mean, listen, we don't know whether he's match fit or not. That's the problem, Dre, but I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. Is Partey getting booed? My volume's low. Set piece settings turned off. Yeah. They can't get it to work. It's crazy. I'd bring Martinelli for Havertz. Got to do something. We got to play better than this. Saka. Got to get the ball to Saka early. And Trossard as well. Like, we play it all the time on the right. It's too predictable. Partey looking for Saka. That's not a bad ball. Saka gets the ball kicked in his face. Fulham clear it. Fulham look quite comfortable. No Solar God. I think he's done his ankle. He was limping earlier, but he seems all right now. Havertz is terrible. Not according to Top Gooners. He invades space, apparently, like the crisps. Do you think we will win? Not at the moment, but I hope so. Saka mid. We need half-time subs. Our manager don't make half-time subs, mate, unless someone's injured. Robinson clears out for a throw-in. Poor first half so far for Arsenal. Not good enough. Not good enough at all. Thomas Partey. Our right back. That's right. Our right back. Up against Adama Traore. Here's Kivior. Who I'm blaming for the goal, by the way. Because he didn't know what was going on. Rice finds Trossard. So slow. Forced all the way back to the goalkeeper. Space Invader crisps for the bomb. I'd rather have a packet of crisps up front than Havertz. Honestly, I'd rather have the crisps up front than Havertz. Here's Declan Rice. Partey. Partey's actually inverting to midfield. Odegaard. Come on, have a shot at least. Let me see the stats. No shots on target for Arsenal. They've had one shot on target, which is the goal. 74% possession. I think that tells you everything about the way Fulham are playing. Fulham are happy now to let us have the ball. They're putting bodies behind the ball. They're saying, have the ball. Even Jimenez is dropping into midfield now. They're like, yeah, 1-0. We're not sure you're going to break us down. We'll put 11 players behind the ball and see what you can do. Please shoot from outside the box sometimes. Here's Saka up against Robinson. Robinson does well. They're having a good battle, them two. Odegaard clips the high ball in. That's an awful cross. Goes out for a goal kick. Absolutely rubbish. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. I don't even like watching this team sometimes. You just think to yourself, why am I doing this? 74% possession. It feels like pre-international break Arsenal again. Saliba wins the header. Fulham got an overload here. Left-hand side, Robinson. Ball whipped in. Partey's clashed with a player. It's up in the air. Traore. Iwobi, right-hand side, up against Timber. We haven't got enough pace in our front line. In the whole team, throw into Fulham. I think we're too slow. I don't think we're quick enough. Trossard, Saka, Havertz, front three. There's no pace. Saka's got a bit of pace, but not enough. Not for me, anyway. TNM, big signing of the season, is on the bench for a game to cut into Liverpool leads. Shows it was a bad buy. We need an investigation. You look talking about Marino. Big up TNM. And Alfred says, Timber makes Saka and Odegaard's job easier. Why buy Marino if Jorginho is going ahead of him? We need a ball carrier with either Martinelli or Ethan. It's a great point, you know. If Partey's not in midfield, why is Marino not starting? Why did you pay £35 million for Marino if he's not playing when one of our first choice midfielders is not there? You're playing Jorginho ahead of him. So what does that say about Marino? It doesn't make sense. Get them to Dubai for a gold stake. Here's Trossard, left-hand side. Honestly, has Havertz touched the ball in this game? Is he actually doing anything on this pitch? Saliba is overrated. Yep, you're old in 3 minutes. Bro, he can't carry a whole defence on his back. Don't help that his striker don't even shoot. Don't even get on the ball. Kivior finds Trossard. But Trossard's got no help on that left. There's no link up. There's no... Oh, what a ball. Oh, it's flicked away and Leno collects it. These players are stifled. Too much system. Not enough free flow. They must be paid to not be able to use their talents to beat their opposition and score. But listen, we said it with Saka the other week. Like, against Liverpool, played him high up the pitch. He looked amazing. When he's dropping deep like this, it don't work. We were lucky there, you know. If Smith had a better touch, he could have been one-on-one. It's a poor touch. Once a gooner, always a gooner. We're losing to our B team, basically. We were calling Fulham Arsenal B. Well, the B team are beating us. This team better wake up. Here's Jorginho. You never really see Saka make a run and somebody plays it in behind. It's always to his feet and he's got to run it. John Wick said the old setup was better than this one. What do you guys reckon? Give me that advice. Do you prefer this screen setup or do you prefer the old one that I used? Do you prefer this one or the old one? Back pass FC. Fulham seem to know how to contain us. Look at Havertz. No, is that Rice? Havertz getting bullied. I knew he'd struggle today. Bassi and... Oh, no. Why didn't you guys tell me this earlier? A lot of you saying old one. You know what? I'm going to poll it. That's worth a poll, that. And oh my days. Here's Iwobi right-hand side. We're going to do a poll. Iwobi against Declan Rice. It's a terrible cross by Iwobi. It's cleared. Let's do a poll. Do you prefer the new Watchalong setup or the old one? Let's see what you guys say on that. That's actually important, because let me just put it this way. The old one didn't cost a penny. This one cost money. So if you guys prefer the old one, you know what I mean? But let's get that poll there. Fulham in possession, Traore. Oh, it's a poor pass. Come on now, Arsenal. Here's Saka, a bit of space. Right hand side. What you got against Robinson? Cuts inside. Saka should have shot. On his right foot, saved by Leno and cleared. Hits their own player in the head. Goes out for a throw-in. Good play by Saka. He's the key to this. Right. Let's start a poll. Which watch-along do you prefer? This one or the old one? Right, let me know. Polls there. Most important poll of the day, that. A lot of you saying old one. Old one, this one looks more professional. So what do you prefer about the old one? Too much red on the new one. I like the new one. The old one was fine too. Someone finally said it. The old one. People, how have you not let me know this? Let me know. We could have done this ages ago. But anyway, corner to Arsenal. Let's get a goal first. Saka in swinger. Headed away. Saliba's getting bullied there by Traore, man. Just dash him out of the way. Saka. He looks dangerous against Robinson. Robinson's good, though. He's making it difficult for him. Robinson's good, man. Big C, where's Fran? Fran's just concentrating on his finance channel, bro. Drogbino said we are losing to the B team because they have a better manager. And Brian said, Leeds fan, never thought I'd care to watch Arsenal games. Smash the like for this legend. Big up. Leeds are top of the league, I think, aren't they? Old one has history. I hear you. Saka v Robinson. Ah, dear. Ball whipped in. Good ball all the way across. Rice can't reach it. Fair play to Rice. That's a good ball from Saka. Again, if you got a striker, mate. Genuinely, he's crossing the ball. Where's Havertz? Havertz on the right wing. Havertz is on the right wing, bro. That's a good ball. Gyökeres yams that. Haaland yams that. Like, this team just stinks. How are people online like just not making more of this Havertz situation? He is awful. He's absolutely awful. I can't stand watching this guy play football. Want the old Arsenal badge too. Havertz non-existent. To be fair though, Odegaard ain't doing enough either. Saka's the only one. 1-2 there by Fulham. Robinson dinks it to the back post, flicked away and cleared. Fulham have it back. 6 minutes till half time. Ah, dear. Apart from Saka and a few runs from Declan Rice, Trossard's played a few good crosses. The attack, Odegaard's not playing well today, in my opinion. And I don't like the way, I never like the way Havertz is playing. Saka wins a throw-in. Brighton winning 1-0. Lamptey against Leicester, I think. Nathan, big up. He said, the longer you keep Havertz, the better it is for rival clubs. And he's a Liverpool fan. This guy Havertz stinks. Absolutely stinks. He's awful. Absolutely awful. Here's Thomas Partey. Right-hand side. Finds Odegaard. Come on, bro. Awful cross. Straight to Leno. This is absolutely... This is the Havertz I wasn't sorry to see leave Chelsea. Mate, I'd sell him. I don't rate him at all. Put Havertz on second half. Mate, he's trick-or-treating somewhere in West London. He's turned into a ghost today. No one can find him. Awful. Absolutely awful. We have not been good in this half. I don't get it. I said this would be a harder game than Man United. And we're proving it. Fulham look very comfortable at 1-0. They're putting players behind the ball. Your new screen setup is jinxing us. Oh, my days. Here is Kivior. Finds Declan Rice. One shot on target. Trossard looking for Rice. Fulham win it back. Leno clips it upfield. Big up everyone locked in. 4,500 people tuned in. Hit the like button. Subscribe. That's the best we're going to get at the moment because this team are stinking out the place. Free kick on the halfway line. Saliba fouls Jimenez. Grabs his shirt. Free kick to Fulham. It's a tough day at the office. If this goes 2-0, game over. We don't look like we've got enough goals in the team. Listen, I wouldn't mind doing that either, Intigun. I've said before, put Trossard up front. At least he can finish. Oh, what a ball that is. Iwobi. Timber recovers well, though. Fulham on the attack. Iwobi finds Tete. Kenneth Tete on the right. I think, did he play for Lyon, I think? Osimhen would at least score one of those crosses. I said it before, people. Gyökeres, Osimhen, Isak. Get one of them free in January. There's no excuse. Two of them have got a release clause. Raya has possession. Commentator said if Arsenal failed to win today, Liverpool are in pole position. Oh, mate. We don't win today. We're done as far as I'm concerned. If you can't beat Fulham away and you can't beat Bournemouth away, you can't beat Brighton at home, you ain't winning no league title. They have to win. I want to see what this manager does at half-time. Because I'm sorry, he's picked the wrong team. He's picked the wrong team. And if he's not willing to accept at half-time that something's wrong, then I'm sorry, he's done. You're finished. Accept that you've got it wrong. Partey at right back ain't working. Look, Kivior giving the ball away. He's rubbish. Get Havertz off this football pitch. He's been absolutely horrendous. Play Trossard up front and put... I mean... The options aren't great. Martinelli or Sterling on the left. We are a steaming pile of hot garbage. My eyes are bleeding. I'm not even sure we're that good. Ball given away by Trossard. Here's Smith Rowe. Finds Iwobi on the right-hand side. Drifts inside. Gives it away, though. Guess what? Havertz ain't getting there, is he? Look at Diop bullying him. Look, he's given up. He don't want it. You don't want it, do you, mate? You'll invade space, but not the... Look! You're standing there! This team stinks. Absolutely stinks. They're not up for the fight. They're not up for the fight, people. No, they want it more. Get up! Saka's the only one fighting, man. Trossard rolling around. Oh, it's Odegaard. Oh, my ankle hurts. He kicked me. Get up! Flicking snot out of your nose. Let me see that challenge. Nah, he wins the ball, bro. He's probably done his ankle. Let me see. I don't think there's anything wrong with him, but I could be wrong. If he's done his ankle, then yeah, we're in all sorts of trouble. Havertz is an absolute disgrace how he's playing today. Havertz is an absolute... There's nothing wrong with him. His ego was hurt more than anything. Havertz better be trending. Fulham fans singing Chelsea reject to Havertz. Havertz is absolute garbage. I'm sorry. I can't reiterate how bad he's been in this half. He was walking while somebody was running past him. He didn't want the fight. Free kick to Fulham, pinged into the area, drilled across goal, goes out for a goal kick. We're... Do you know what? We're lacking players like Gabriel today because he will have a fight. Not literally, but you know what I mean? He'll have a bit of a physical battle. Half-time whistle's going to go. Absolutely disgraceful half. Just blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Arteta, you better earn your money at half-time, mate. £15 million a season. You don't need to be a scientist to understand Partey should not be at right back. Half-time whistle goes. Absolutely disgraceful 45 minutes of football. Disgraceful. Arteta, mate, that is shambolic. Absolutely shambolic. You've just beaten Man United, you've beaten West Ham, you've beaten Sporting Lisbon, and you put that pathetic, embarrassing 45 minutes displaying. That was a shambles. Absolutely pathetic first half. This guy better earn his bread at half time. Disgusting first half. Got bullied as well, by the way. Kicking us off the pitch. Nothing wrong. Captain's rolling around flicking snot out of his nose. I knew there was nothing wrong with him. His ego was hurt more than anything. One of the worst halves of the season. Let's get the halftime tweet out. Shambolic first half. Wrong team selection. Let's be honest, it is. Need subs at half-time. I'm sorry, that first half was an absolute disgrace. What would we do? I'm trying to think how we could change that. We're like, what's the... Look at this. Havertz has 1 GA in his last 8 Premier League games. Oh, my God. How is this guy getting away with it? Like, I don't get it. How are Arsenal fans accepting Kai Havertz as their striker? He is absolutely awful. Chelsea finished the second, told you last season. Jorginho's been non-existent. The midfield is wrong. Jorginho, bring him off. Put Partey in midfield and bring a left back on. Bring on Kieran Tierney or Skelly and play him on the left. Even Kivior, he's been awful as well. We can't even bring a centre back on. We haven't got one unless you play Tierney at centre back. I don't know. I don't know what you do. I don't even know how you fix that team today, to be honest. I just can't believe what we're watching with this team sometimes. They shock me at the best of times, Arsenal, and then I just don't think this team is ready to win a title. There's something fundamentally wrong with this football club's mentality and the way they operate. It's like they can't deal with the pressure. They just can't. They don't know what to do. They don't understand the rules of how to win. You got to know how to win to go and win. They don't know how to win. I don't get it. Kivior cost £27 million. He had a decent game the other night. What the... Do you know the problem with this team? Every week it's changing. Kivior plays centre-back, Zinchenko's there. Kivior plays centre-back, Timber's there. Timber was at right-back, linking up with Saka. Now he's at left-back, trying to link up with Trossard. He's inverting from this side. Partey is the best centre midfielder at the club this season. He's at right-back, inverting into midfield. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. Partey gives the ball to Odegaard quickly when he's in midfield. Into Partey, on the half turn, Odegaard get the ball early. That's not happening today because Jorginho's in midfield. Jorginho, I've hardly mentioned his name in this game because he's not getting on the ball. So now we're taking too long to get the ball to Odegaard. So when Odegaard gets the ball, he's under pressure. When he gives it to Saka, he's got two players on him. Saka's put two fantastic balls into the box. And our striker's standing next to him going, hey, that's a good ball, that, mate. It's a great ball. Lovely cross, that, Bukayo. And Bukayo must be thinking, Bomba Clark, you should be in the box. What are you doing standing right here next to me? And everyone says, oh, injuries, injuries. What? So, come on. What about backup players? What about backup players? Why aren't they good enough? It's absolutely woeful. It's woeful. This is our bogey team. It's the new Bolton Wanderers, mate. We used to go to Bolton and get cooked. Kevin Davis, elbows in the face. JJ Kocher flicking it over your head. This is the new one. Fulham. We are actually forcing corners, no creativity. Like, when the corners thing is good if it's a part of your armoury that you add. But it looks like we're relying on it now. Like, lads, just win a corner. We're the type of team at the moment, if we was one-on-one with the goalkeeper, we wouldn't even try and score. We'd kick it off the goalkeeper's legs and try and win a corner. It's crazy. I can't believe we're losing. We've been awful. Absolutely awful. One shot on target. Don't look like scoring. Slow, methodical football. CFC, my baller, Jackson, clear of Havertz, 12 GA. I don't even rate Jackson, but he's better than Havertz. I'd rather have Michael Jackson up front than Havertz. HR said, we won't win anything for the next 10 years. Stop getting your hopes up every season. 10 years, optimistic. Dinershen, not going to lie, Maresca in 6 months, better than Arteta in 5 years. Hard to argue. Get this fraud out, all he does is fail, said Arteta. Can't win trophies. Same old story, Big C. Chelsea will finish ahead of us, says White Glove. Snake Eyes, you know he won't make subs. Arteta will stand there with this smirk on his face while they cut through the team. Arteta and Pep give you this lineups at times that make you scratch your head. But at least with scratching Pep's head, there's 4 titles in a row. We ain't got nothing. SG, big up Curtis in the community. Has anyone seen Odegaard today? Went missing. Remember, Top Gooner said King Kai would score 20 goals in the league. Honestly, I'm in a zone at the moment where I feel like I'm going to lose my head today. Like, genuinely, I feel like a rocket and I'm going to just let off. I'm just like, honestly, they got me grabbing the top of the shirt. They got me grabbing the top of the shirt. HR said, player back three, Partey in midfield, sub Jorginho, Havertz, bring Waneri and Martinelli. Fulham are going to park the bus. I doubt he'll make a change at half-time unless someone's injured. Unless someone's injured. Ewan said, we need an early goal if we want to win this. We're horrible. We're absolutely horrible. People, I've got to refresh the stream because if you look at the sponsor in the corner, it's cut off half the sponsor. So I'm going to refresh it and come back. Give me a second. Right, there we go. It's worked now. It's worked. To be honest, I was tempted not to come back. I was thinking, do I just leave it there and call it a day? But we will be there, people. We will be there. By the way, now, sponsor Proton VPN today. Link is in the description, pinned in the comments as well. One of the fastest and safest VPNs. Keep yourself safe online. Protect all of your applications, including your banking and all that. And if you're going to travel, keep yourself safe if you're using public Wi-Fi. Refresh the team too. I mean, the internet's not a miracle worker, that's for sure, but I'd like to refresh Kai Havertz and turn him into anybody at this point. Because I'm in agony watching this guy up front. Zamir, this is all down to Arteta's team selection. The worst part is he will play the same second half, typical Arsenal. White Glove said, shirt rip incoming, people. Early Fulham goal coming. If Fulham score again, we've lost. Or we won't win. Because we ain't scoring 3 goals playing like this. We have to score the next goal. Dylan said, bro said he would rather Michael Jackson up front. Honestly. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson. Moonwalk up front. You'd be doing more than what Kai Havertz is doing. There's no way you can moonwalk. Doctor said, why? I said Tapas Pulis must go. We are pitiful. And Trixie, 22 months, you know. What the F is going on with that lineup? Big up Trixie. Big up everyone locked in. 5,004 of you. 5,400 of you in the chat. I would imagine there's a good 1,000 of you here for the potential meltdown. But the game is the game. I've had so many arguments. You're right about Havertz. And then what he'll do, every now and then he'll score a goal and you'll go, all right, I'll go quiet. Just give him a chance. Maybe he'll hit a run of form. I'm sorry, that guy, if he doesn't score today and we lose today, I am done with him. I don't rate the guy anyway. I would have never signed him. I never rated him before we signed him. But I had to go a bit quiet when he had that good run at the end of the season. But no. I'm not interested in any of it. The guy is a dreadful striker. He should not be playing for Arsenal. If he's at Arsenal, the most he can be is a squad player that you use in rotation. That is it. Him starting up front as our number 1 striker is one of the worst decisions that Mikel Arteta has ever made. And I genuinely believe that decision might have cost him winning the title last season. And people think that's a bit extreme. I'm telling you now, Liverpool got to that window and when Alisson, Van Dijk, that was it. Missing piece of the jigsaw, go and win the trophies. We had that same potential window 2 years ago. And we should have got Rice and a prolific goal scorer. Yeah, if we'd have got Rice and Osimhen or Rice and Tony at the time, Rice, Gyökeres, I think we win the title last season. But we sat there for 6 months with this guy stinking out the place in that Xhaka role, and we threw him up front, and he had a good second half of the season, but we fell short. And let's face it, he was not scoring in the biggest games. He never scored against Liverpool. He never scored against City. He never scored against Bayern Munich or against Porto. That's when you need your striker. This guy's not good enough. I'm sick of the excuses for him. Oh, he invades space. He holds the ball up. Arteta doesn't want a natural goal scorer. He wants a link player. He doesn't even link up play that well. He ain't no Bobby Firmino, people. So that comparison needs binning as well. This guy is not good enough. He's the highest paid player at the club. If you work in your company, whatever company you work for now, if you're the highest paid person within your company, you should be delivering a role that is difficult. You know, you should be delivering a role that not everybody can do. Yeah, I get this much money because I'm this good at my role. Why is Havertz the highest paid player at Arsenal Football Club? You're not even a top 5, 6 player in the club. He's not even... If you said to me now, yo, who's the best 5 players at Arsenal? I wouldn't even consider Havertz. I wouldn't even think about him. Saka, Odegaard, Rice, Partey, Gabriel, Saliba, Timber, Rail. I think that's 6 or 7. He ain't as good as any of them. They're all better than him. He's rubbish. He'd be lucky to make the top 10. Yet he's the highest paid player at our football club. We have absolutely handcuffed ourselves to Chelsea, picking up scraps out of their bin. Players that are deemed not good enough for Chelsea at a time where they're not winning titles, and we've actually paid top dollar for their leftovers and helped them clear their books to go and buy better players. How crazy is that? Not only have we taken their scraps, we've balanced the books for them so they can go and buy Caicedo and go and buy all these players. It's absolute madness. We've genuinely gone crazy in the market. Honestly, today, the Havertz thing has just done my head in. I can't hold back with it no more. I'm genuinely at the point of meltdown with watching Havertz up front. Honestly, I can't watch this guy up front. He's absolutely awful. 2 seasons of competing with City. If only Pep left. City have the worst season in years. Liverpool win the league. Just Arsenal think, yeah, I said it, mate. The excuses are gone if Slot wins the league. Elton, we do not accept Havertz. He is inflicted to us. We made far too much noise after winning against a weak United. We must stop hyping players when winning against weak sides. We are not ready. Honestly, bro, I was there in America with Arsenal staff. The guys will tell you. The guys from AFTV were there. The conversations I was having with important people at the football club. I said, he goes, what do you think we need? I said, we need a striker. He said, yeah, but Havertz. I said, nah. He's not prolific enough. Yeah, but he scored 13 goals at the back end of the season. I said, bro, he didn't score in the big games. And then Declan Rice did an interview saying we've got Kai Havertz. The club were feeding out the Havertz PR. You know? Zamir Big C, would you take Eddie back for Kai? Zamir, I'd rather you played up front than them two. Real talk. Ewan said, I can see Mikel bringing on Marino for Jorginho. Well, you did pay 35 million for him in the summer. So why is he not on the pitch with Partey at right back? Sam said, Havertz shouldn't be our striker, but Arsenal fans like to delay the inevitable. Trust average players. Kivior especially has to go. Yep, you're spot on. Phil, we have the run of play. Just need a break. And Ross said, Saka seeing Havertz's paycheck thinking, what the F? And Mohamed said, Jorginho off, put Partey in DM, Miles Lewis or Tierney in. This has to happen right away. Just want to let you know, we've made no changes at half-time. So, you know, has to happen right away means absolutely nothing to this manager. It ain't happening right away. Second half's underway. Let me get this timer going, man, because it's as lazy as Havertz. Right, where are we at? Manual clock. Second half. Where are we at? 45, 20, 45, 40. Throw into Fulham. Look, they're still arguing. I'm telling you, Candy Crush. He said, why did you move that blue one? I had 3 greens lined up. It's gone, we'll talk later. We'll talk later. They're playing Candy Crush. These men all getting new contracts as well, by the way. I'm in a bad mood right now with Arsenal. I really am. They need to just win this game and get out of the scrappy 2-1. We did predict 2-1. Come on. Let me try and be a bit more positive. We need some sort of belief. Curtis, you need Havertz therapy, says Chris. Bro, I'm not sure therapy can fix that. No changes at half-time. Anyone surprised? Nah, me neither. Over 5,000 of you in the chat. Amazing support. Big up the Twitch gang as well. You look like Gusto. Mixed race, Kane Rose. I look like him. That's all it is, isn't it? You look like Gusto. You look like David Hay. You look like Big Meech. Goodbye all, don't get too upset. I can't take no more. Bro, I'm telling you, look, Fitz has gone. Fitz is out of the community, bro. Fitz said, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be the reason why. Rihanna settings. People are stepping away. It's too much. It's too much. It's R&B from the 90s. Come on, Odegaard. Here's Saka, right-hand side. Not a great ball, and that's not a great ball. Yes, good tackle, Partey. Come on, we need to score early. Winning fixes everything. Don't foul him, Partey. Get your hands off him. What are you doing? I'm just like, dude. When I tell you this is difficult to watch. This is difficult. Why, Partey, just stand off him. You've got your arm round him like you're dancing the salsa. I thought man was going to start dancing. Like, get your arm off him. Uncle Partey at right back, man. What a manager, what a process. Please, man, please. Imagine Liverpool game getting called off, yet they gain an advantage on us. We've got to score first. We have to. Come on. Oh, my God. He's drunk. He's drunk. Stella Trossard, he's just dummied the ball straight to a Fulham player. Get him off, breathalyze him. He's steaming. He thinks he's a Fulham player. I need a break. He's dummied the ball to their player. People, please, help me. Help me in the comments. It's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. He's dummying the ball. He got the ball straight to him. He let it roll through his legs thinking he had a player behind him. Oh, Kimmy. Biscuit talk. Real talk. Watched a bit of NBA last night. We might have to talk biscuits, NBA and hip-hop. Oh, my days. Just relax. Relax, man. Oh, Robinson goes past Partey like he's an old man. Whips it in. Raya collects it. Let me have a break, people. Woosa. Woosa. Jeez. Partey at right back, man. You look at Havertz. You're going to get bullied. And you fouled him. I need a break. Oh, Christmas decorations. This is how Havertz is playing today. What do they call that? Elf on the shelf or something? Honestly, keep the elf on my shoulder. Look, who's just got nutmegged? Kivior? Is it Declan Rice? Look, this is Havertz. This is how he's playing today. Elf on the shelf. That's how he's playing. We're going to need Ryan Nephews. The red stripe's not strong enough. I'm drinking Vimto, man. Nah. What on earth is this? I need a break. I wish Arsenal weren't playing midweek. I need 7 days to get over this, like Craig David. Real talk. I need 7 days away from Arsenal. Saka gets fouled. Free kick. Oh, my days. I need a break. I need to go to Dubai and get some gold steak. Real talk. Our left winger's dummying the ball to a Fulham player. Our striker's been on the floor most of the game rolling around. Doing roly-polies. Man said my health's on the shelf. Says Tracksmith. You're right with that. They better score. Just win. Just win and we'll put this behind us this game. Because I don't want to talk about this game. Just get a win. Free kick. It's raining as well. Whip it in. Donkey on the pitch. You're not wrong. Rice, that's a good ball. What a ball! Anyone going to attack it? Goes all the way to the back post. Saliba keeps it in. Just put Saliba up front. He'd do more than this clown. What a ball that is from Beckham Rice. Go on, Deckers, lad. Out wide to Saka. Whip it in. He does whip it in. It's flicked away. It's a corner. It's the only way we're probably going to score, right? Curtis, I'd rather have Havertz than Garnacho. Yeah, but at least Garnacho came through your system. He's a young player. There's no pressure for you to play him. This guy costs 65 million. He's the highest paid player at the club. Oh, Jesus. The ball's outstanding. Why is no one on the end of it? We were promised by scumbag KSE to be excited. I'll keep complaining until this bum gaffer actually after unlimited hype PR and money backing. Here's Beckham Rice. Whips in another peach. It's high. Free header. Yeah! Set piece FC again. It's William Saliba. Saliba. Stoke City have equalised. Tapas Pulis. We've got away with it, people. Set piece FC to the rescue. We are Stoke City. Yes! Get in! It's the only way we'll score, but we love it. Beckham Rice with the delivery. He's offside. He might be offside. Oh, God. Ah! He looks half a yard offside. He's off. I just don't know. I need a break. I need a break. Just give it onside, please. Cheat. I just can't deal with it. Havertz, you know what, mate? If you head that in the back of the net, he ain't going to be offside. He's going to be off. Man had me singing songs. Does the arm count? I don't know the rules of offside. His body looks onside. Nah, he's off. I think his leg's off and his arm. Oh, gosh. I don't get it. What's the rules, people? Because he just looks offside, but I don't know if the arm counts. He looks well off, but why are they looking at it for so long? They're having a good look at it. Come on. Oh, I think he's on. His leg's onside. Yes, it counts. It's a goal. Yes, the arm doesn't count. Yes. Onside, Saliba. Yes. Vamos. Vamos. La puta madre. He's onside. Come on. Set piece FC. 1-1. Stoke have equalised. Saliba! Come on. 1-1 to Stoke. To Stoke. 1-1. Come on now, boys. Get out of here with a 2-1. What you got, Bakayo? Cooks him. Go on. He's having a great battle with Robinson. Come on. I actually want us to score from another set piece. Here's Partey, right-hand side. Finds Saka. Saka drills it across. Oh, it's cleared. That was a good ball, man. Saliba, good challenge. Bully him, Jorginho. Well done. It's a battle now. Well done, Trossard. Kivy will deal with that, bro. 1-1. Saliba is up for it, man. He said he wants to win the league, man. He ain't messing around. Go on, Declan Rice, lad. Driving run. Keep going. Well done, Deckers. I love that. Come on. Oh, Soto. Oh, Soto. Come on. We're in the game now, boys. Set piece FC. Set piece FC. Set piece FC. We're the Stoke City. Go on, Saka. Take him on. 1v1 with Robinson. Can he do him? Step over. Whips it in back post. Oh, too high. Goes out for a goal kick, man. We're cooking, though. We're cooking. Let's go. Yeah, his foot. No, do you know what it was? Saliba's arm looked offside. But I think it's only that they only go off your leg or whatever. I don't even know. I don't even know the offside rule. I mean, when you look at that, he looks offside, but it's his arm that's off, and apparently that doesn't count. Big up Snake Eyes, who gifted 5 memberships. Big up your damn self. Havertz got the assist, by the way. I actually thought he should have scored. Robinson whips it in, Saliba clears it. Beckham Rice. That's better, Havertz. Look at the way Arteta's clapping him. He loves it. He's a proud stepdad, isn't he? Saka, good ball. Here's a chance. Pass. Pass it, Timber. Here's a chance. Leandro Trossard. Twisting. Turning. Oh, it's a poor shot. Straight at Leno. Ah! JP said, can we change kit? We win in red. I know, I don't like this Monsters Inc. kit, man. Corner FC, we love it. I honestly, I want the winning goal to be a set piece. Bruce said Curtis Saliba is working too hard. He's covering the entire defence and into midfield. I love it, but shows others aren't working. Set piece FC. Yeah, should have done better there. Daniel said, Big C, I just laugh it off. I don't even watch the games anymore. I just listen to you to make me crazy over the years. Big up to Saliba for tucking the arm. Yeah, here's Odegaard, 30 yards. I thought he was going to shoot. Havertz finds Rice. I think Rice has played well. He's made a lot of good runs. He's got on the ball a lot. You're bipolar. Bro, it's Arsenal, man. Blame Arsenal. Trossard gets taken out. I'm not actually bipolar, but Arsenal makes you, like, crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't like this blue kit, man. I'm definitely not a fan of this kit, but I'll take it if we win a scrappy 2-1. I think we're going to win now. I'll be honest. I think we're going to beat them. We've got them on the ropes a bit now. The problem for Fulham now, 1-1, they've got to attack, and they're leaving space. Free kick to Arsenal. Odegaard whips it into the area. It's high. Ah, is that a corner? No, goal kick. 1-1. I did predict 2-1 before the game. So, Everlasting Monsters Inc. kit. We scare because we care with love, Arsenal. Oh my days. Big or everlasting. Double change for Fulham. Looks like Pereira, former Man United midfielder's coming on. Martinelli's coming on. Who's he going to take off? I reckon it'll be Trossard. No way he takes Havertz off. Trossard. Havertz's been taken out there. Here is Trossard. Oh, it's a poor cross. Come on, Trossard, before you get dragged. That's a penalty, ref. Come on. Let's give a goal kick. Nah, maybe it was a soft one. I think Trossard's getting dragged. I think he's getting dragged. Bend it like Dex. Beckham Rice, man. Yep, Trossard off, Martinelli on. It's the most predictable substitution in the whole of Arsenal. Trossard played a few good passes first half, but he hasn't done a lot, really. We've got a big problem on the left wing. Every game it's like, start Trossard, take him off. Start Martinelli, then we take him off. We just don't make any progress on that left-hand side. Every game, one of them starts and you drag them for the other one. ESR comes off. Once a gooner, always a gooner, because he's done nothing, I'll be honest. Sterling can't get a sniff. I'd be tempted to bring him on instead of just keep doing the same thing. Has Traore come off? I think Harry Wilson's come on as well. Yeah, Traore off. Pereira on, and I think that's Harry Wilson, is it? Wilson's got a good shot, though, man. You have to be careful with him. Havertz should be dragged too. Why does he get so much leeway? Stepdad settings, man. He has done more than Havertz, Trossard, but... So Traore's off. Smith Rowe's off. Harry Wilson scored a couple the other week, I think, off the bench. Who was that against? Was it Bournemouth or someone? I'm not sure. People saying ESR's going bold. Did look a bit thin on top then, didn't he? That's the stress. 29 is garbage. That head up proves it. Although it led to a goal, he should be scoring. I thought that. I thought he should have actually scored. Sterling is finished, says Ronnie. He feels like he's just here for vibes, mate, and training kit. And Dre said, wow, I'm surprised he got pulled so quickly. 30 minutes to go, people. Confidence is higher now. We have to win this game. Saliba, great ball into Odegaard, but he doesn't handle it. Arsenal get it back. Jorginho, ball over the top, looking for Havertz. In the penalty area, Saka in support. Great ball by Havertz into Saka. Odegaard, 25 yards out. He never looks for a back. It's Havertz. Havertz! Oh, my days. You, my friend, you need a whole can of Febreze because you stink. Oh, look at the state of that shot. Oh, my. He can't even kick the ball. I'd expect a 4-year-old to have better technique than that. He's dragged it about 3 yards wide of the near post. It's bobbling. It's doing all sorts. The guy can't even shoot. I thought he was actually going to score there. That guy, man, he can't even kick a ball properly. Scuffed it with his left foot. Get him off. How is he still on the pitch? Awful player. I would have maybe put Trossard up front and played Martinelli on the left. Martinelli pressing Leno. He kicks it upfield. I thought that shot got a deflection. And I seen the replay. I'm like, nah, the man can't kick. We need Odegaard on the ball. Saka, right-hand side, finds Odegaard. Plenty of time to go. 28 minutes. I'm confident we can win this. We're the better team now. Odegaard finds Saka. Lovely ball. Can he hold on to it? Timber helps him. Great play by him there to support him. Arsenal start again. Kivior. We just don't have much width on that left. Rice forced all the way back to Saliba. Make a change before the 80th minute. Hope so. Gyökeres a must-buy in January for crying out loud. It's nasty seeing Havertz pretending to be a striker. 29 is our 6-foot lamppost. Ball given away. Robinson wins it. Looking for Jimenez. Goes over the top. Kivior. Raya kicks it upfield. Looking for Martinelli. Jorginho, he'll win a foul there. Free kick on the halfway line. We're a 45-minute team, said Andrew. Those first 3 games after the international break, we looked really good. Man U, first half, we were sluggish. Second half, he stepped up. This game, these last 2 games, you're right, we have been 45 minutes. Good little move there, nearly giving away. Timber. Martinelli made the run, he overhit the pass, goes out for a goal kick. Havertz tried 2 more dribbles before shooting. Bro, you can't even call that a shot. That was ridiculous. We need to win. You can't trust Tottenham, says Snake Eyes, 100%. We have got to win this game or it's a disaster. Absolute disaster. No doubt about it. Both managers drenched in the rain. I mean, listen, a point for Fulham would be a decent result for them. No disrespect. A draw's a disaster for us. So we're in 2 totally different situations. Robinson with a heavy touch. Arsenal win the throw-in. Plenty of time left. Keep doing what we're doing. But we need to score. We need to ask more questions of the goalkeeper, Leno. I just don't think we need to shoot a little bit more. Ask questions of him. Put him under pressure. We don't always have to score the perfect goal, which sometimes you see Arsenal, you think it looks like they're trying to score the perfect goal. We're dominating possession. Ball over the top looking for Havertz. Heavy first touch. I knew these 2 defenders would cause him a problem. Here's Saka. Saka's done all right against Robinson. Odegaard finds Saka. Corner of the penalty area. Oh, he gets crowded. Odegaard never wants to shoot. He's always looking to play the ball back into Saka's feet. Sometimes I think he just needs to pull the trigger in that position. Always looking for another pass. Leno goes long. Timber. Timber's been solid as usual. It's just pretty much every game now, isn't it? Arteta probably have... God. I thought we were going to lose, but Saliba saved my life. Len, did you see the touch from Saliba where he brought it out of the sky? Absolute baller. Jay said, I always have a few beers when Arsenal play. It needs to be done. It's just a coping mechanism at this point, isn't it? 24 minutes to go. I'm looking for more changes from Arteta. What a ball that is from Jimenez. Finds Iwobi. Good defending, though, by Partey. Against Iwobi. Managed to recover there. We don't have a bench. It's pathetic. I mean, would you bring on Jesus or Sterling? Waneri, at least. He's given a free kick, though, against Partey for pulling back Iwobi. Brio said, can Waneri play left wing? Havertz makes me miss Lacazette. And I think we were all ready for Lacazette to leave. Over 5,000 of you in the chat. Amazing, amazing support. Let's get over 3,000 likes today, people. Should be easy work with that many people tuned in live. I'm going to end that poll, actually. We're at 2,300 likes. Let me end that poll. 56% say they prefer this one. 44% prefer the old one. In the comments, more said the old one, but in the poll, more say the new one. I'll leave that up, actually. I'll take it down in a minute. Arsenal in possession. We've gone a little bit quiet again. Let's end that poll. Arsenal in possession. David Raya finds Jorginho. Jorginho's had a quiet game today, man. He needs to get on the ball a lot more if he's going to play in that position. Ethan Waneri, get him on. Give us something in attack. We need somebody who can carry the ball. Kivior makes me nervous as well, bro. Here's Partey. What we can't afford is the game to fizzle out. We've got momentum going forward. Here's Martinelli. Please, just show some intelligence. You've watched the game off the bench. You know what it's about. He wins a corner. Okay, here we go. Load up the cavalry, people. Get them in there. Load it up. Quick summary. First half was dreadful. We were losing 1-0. We played slow, lethargic, relied on set pieces. Havertz non-existent. Second half, we've been better. Saliba goal from a set piece. Trossard dragged for Martinelli. And it's another corner to Arsenal. So, you know, there's always a chance when we win a corner. So here we are again. Can we score from another set piece? Are we the real Stoke City people? Come on, Stoke. Beckham Rice to deliver again. In swinger. Crowd Leno. Leno was never great at coming for crosses at Arsenal. Rice whips it in. It's a good one. Oh, headed wide. What a miss. Thomas Partey, 7 yards out. Heads it wide. Declan Rice, man. What a delivery. Unmarked. Oh, I'm sorry. You've got to score. You have got to score that. He's completely unmarked. Oh, bro. How are you missing that? Rice delivery is crazy. How has Partey missed that? Beckham Rice, man. Partey's got to score. He's missed 2 sitters this week. He's literally 7 yards out unmarked and put it wide at the near post. No one's marking him. Here's Martinelli, left-hand side. Take the ball with you, mate. Nearly ran off without the ball. Up against Tete. Just lift your head up, man. Oh, Timber gets it. Timber. Back to Martinelli. Come on. He's so erratic with the ball, and it's like... Whips it in back post. It's headed away. Iwobi clears it. Gabriel would have definitely scored that. It's Saliba. Oh, they're on the attack. We're stretched. Pereira up against Jorginho. They don't have a lot of support, though. He runs to the byline. Pereira! Saved by Rare at the near post. Man, I thought that went over his leg. Odegaard wins a free kick. They're complaining Iwobi won the ball. Is Havertz the worst striker in the Premier League? Nah, he's not the worst in the Premier League, but he's not very high up on the list. Nah, he's not the worst in the league, but he's just not a natural striker, is he? He doesn't play like a striker would play. Yellow card for Bassi for a foul. Free kick to Arsenal about 40 yards out. PSV said he's close. Bottom 10 defo, said John Cleary. And Nketiah is worse. Martinelli looks so unnatural on the ball, said step back. We've been caught in that situation a few times where Jorginho is the last player. I don't get it. He's one of the slowest. Get the likes up, people. Over 5,000 of you in the chat. 5,100. Big up the Twitch gang as well. Free kick to Arsenal. Deckers to deliver. In the pouring rain. The cavalry line up at the back post. Can we score? 18 minutes to go. We have to win this game. I'm starting to get a bit nervous now with only 18 minutes. The game's going quick. Rice whips it in. Not as great a delivery. It's cleared away. Martinelli tries to find Partey. Tete will clear it for Fulham. Don't foul. Force them to stay down in that... Martinelli, you are just so stupid. Why foul him there? He's got nowhere to go. If I was a manager, I couldn't be a manager. There's no way I could be a manager. Double change. Oh, he's gone Gabriel Jesus. Jesus and Marino coming on. Nwaneri and Sterling don't... Hallelujah! Praise the Lord! Yes! Yes! Oh, God. Havertz dragged. Oh. Thank you. Yes! Nwaneri cannot get a kick, man. Free Ethan Nwaneri. Free him. Man's locked up, man. But I'm happy that Havertz has been dragged. Finally drags him off. Jesus on. Marino on for Jorginho. And Jesus on for Havertz. You know Havertz has been bad when he's getting dragged in the 72nd minute by his dad. Come on, Jesus, do something. I'd do something different, man. Why not put Martinelli up front and put Jesus on the left? Like, we do the same thing all the time. It doesn't often work. Remember, Jesus hasn't scored in the Premier League since January. We're in December. It's 11 months without a goal in the Prem. One bad finisher for another. Honestly, I'd throw Martinelli up top, do something different. Oh, Frank's celebrating, dragging our leading scorer. Is he our leading scorer? I thought Saka had more. He's that bad. They should interchange and move. We're keeping the ball, but we're not creating a lot. Get Waneri on, please. Somebody that can drive on the ball is actually what this game needs right now. What have we got left? 16 minutes to go. The game is flying by. When we equalised, I was, quietly confident. I'm still confident, but I'm a little bit more nervous now. Just because the time's going so quick and we're not creating as much. A draw here for me would be a disaster. I'll be totally honest with you. Considering Liverpool haven't even played, we've got an opportunity to close the gap to 4 points. This would be a shocker. Rice whips it in. Oh my days, Jesus! What are you doing? What a ball from Rice. Look at this. This is a Fabregas ball. Go on. What's he doing? Is he running in quicksand? That is an unbelievable pass. Oh, he started buffering, honestly. He had lag in the stream. His leg was like stuttering. What the hell was that? What a pass by Rice, and Jesus is buffering on the pitch. I can't believe it. This Lacazette with cheekbones, you're right. What was he doing there? The ball's going over him. Run towards it. He's going... Oh, no. What the hell? Martinelli. He's difficult to watch at the moment. Do something, please. Take him on. Take him on! Do something! What is that? Let's kick the ball straight at him. Just pass it, man. That's not a bad ball. Timber drills it across. Nobody there. No! Ball over the top. Only one winner, Saliba. Too good. Too good. He's too good, mate. He's way too good. Come on now. Come on. Take him on, Martinelli. Take him on. At least run. You got 3 players on you. You're just useless. You're useless, Martinelli. He's rubbish. He's absolutely rubbish. There's no way he played football in the favelas. No way. They'd have kidnapped him. They wouldn't have accepted that kind of footballer. Rice has been man of the match, along with Saliba. This guy, there's no way on earth he played in the favelas. He would have been in the boot of a car. Come on. Timber. Martinelli, please do something. I'm in agony watching you play. It's an awful cross. Rice, one touch, shoots. Oh, saved by Leno. We're all over them. Perunelli is back in full effect. I'm struggling to watch him even play football. Honestly. Absolute agony watching that guy play. Some of these Arsenal players, they hurt my eyes watching them. Havertz gives me pain in the eyes. And Martinelli just makes me want to throw up at the moment. Jeez. 13 minutes to go. The game's flying by. Finally! Waneri! Thank you. You're going to give him 12 minutes. Should have brought him on ages ago. But hey, who's he taking off? Odegaard. Whew. Need a goal. You're dragging your captain. I mean, he hasn't played well. And to be honest, who else are you going to take off? You can't take Rice off. Rice has been our best player with Saliba. I actually don't think Odegaard's played that well. He just... 2.5k likes. Big up. Ethan's on. Come on. Jimenez comes off. He's played well. A little break in play. PSV, I'm convinced Nelly grew up in Beverly Hills. That would make more sense. That would make a lot more sense. I would take Martinelli off. Oh, my days. You're going to do an Abue to him. Ethan Waneri is on the football pitch, people. Snotman is off. It's not been his day, to be fair, Wayne. It has not been his day. Odegaard, mate, spent more time flicking snot out of his nose than he did creating chances. You know? I'm still not sure he should be the captain. I do think he's a fantastic player. I just don't know if he's skipper material, but Snottergaard, as Aviation Channel called it. Muniz, come on. For Jimenez. That's a terrible pass by Kivior, man. I said the other day he might have rescued his Arsenal career. Today, he's probably ended it. Madrid let him go for a reason. I think with Odegaard, I think Odegaard's a fantastic player. I think he struggles when the game is difficult. Crunch moments, physical battles. I don't think he's up for it sometimes. I look at Saliba today. For me, Saliba's the best player at Arsenal. Not everybody agrees with that because naturally we'll look at attacking players. I think Saliba is the best player at Arsenal. He is the world-class player. That I have no doubt he's world-class. I think he gets in every team in world football, Saliba. I think he's the world-class player in our team. I think he's Arsenal's best player. I still have some sort of question mark over Odegaard and Saka. It's not their ability, it's that clutch moment ability. We're in a tough game here. 12 minutes to go. It's 1-1. Go and win me the game. Alexis would go and win you this game. Van Persie, Aubameyang. You know, Odegaard's getting taken off. He's supposed to create the chance that wins you this game. Saka, you want Saka to score the winner in this game. But that's the doubt for me where I'm still not sure whether those two are world class. As a lot of you said, Brighton are winning 2-0 against Leicester, but doesn't mean much to us. Here's Martinelli. Please, one decent cross. That is not it. He's giving it away. Look at the state of him. Look at the state of him. Is he going to get booked for bouncing the ball as well? And he's got booked. What's happened to Martinelli? He's been space jammed. Honestly, this ain't the same guy. This is not the same person. This ain't Gabriel Martinelli. This is Gary Martin. This is Gary Martin from Shepherd's Bush. This ain't Gabriel Martinelli from Brazil. This is Gary Martin from Shepherd's Bush in London. I don't know who that is. Oh my God, we've got spun. Oh my God, they're in. Harry Wilson, good tackle, Jurriën Timber. He's given a free kick to Fulham. All of a sudden, 8 minutes to go, I'm like, this is crazy. Jimenez is better than Havertz. Kivior isn't fruitful. Kivior's awful, mate. Absolutely awful. We're 7 minutes away. In my opinion, 7 points behind with a game in hand. If we can't win this, we're not a serious team. We're just not. You got an opportunity to catch Liverpool. They haven't played. And you can't beat Fulham. And Fulham haven't even played that well. Let's be real. Here's Saka. He's got no support. He's going to get fouled. He's already been fouled. Ref doesn't give a foul. He gives a throw-in. 7 minutes to rescue this game. Gary Martin works in Phil's garage. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That would make sense. You man are crying out for Leao. He'd compliment Saka. We need a left winger that can run. Because then it creates a problem for the opposition. Great turn, Waneri takes out two players Who knew he could play football? Finds Saka. 1v1. Cuts inside Robinson. Pass the ball. Partey. Movement. Oh, what? We're trying to play 1-2s in the area, man. Why don't we shoot? Raya under pressure. Just roll it. Saliba's calm. Oh, he's under pressure here. Nah, not Saliba, mate. Cruyff turns his way out of there. He's too good. Why do we not shoot from outside the area? I haven't seen anybody in this game just touch out their feet and just hit it. 25 yards. We're trying to play 1-2s from like 14 yards out. Where all the whole penalty area is packed with Fulham players. Honestly, every time Martinelli gets the ball, I just put it straight in Leno's hands. No wonder this guy tried to buy left wingers. Martinelli, mate. Oh my days. I'm in agony watching this guy play. Martinelli probably should be taken off. I'd take him off for Sterling. That's a free kick to Arsenal. Oh my days. Saka brought down. Please, set piece FC, just save us. Another yellow card for Fulham. Robinson gets booked. 5 minutes to go. Oh, yeah, we need a left winger and a striker so bad. It's unbelievable that we've been given this long. Why is Sterling not on the pitch? What is Martinelli doing in this game? Free kick. Can set piece FC save us? Come on. It's the only way we're going to score, innit? Putting a cross in the penalty area. Come on, Beckham Rice. Whip it. He does whip it. No one's there. It goes over everyone's head. Goes out for a throw-in at the back post. Got too much power on it. Sterling must be thinking, what am I doing here? What am I here for? What am I here for? Arteta, mate, you've had a stinker today. You've had an absolute stinker. Honestly. Absolute stinker. Brought Waneri on too late. Shouldn't have played Partey there. Raya clips it upfield. Great touch by Jesus. Oh, he does really well there. Marino finds Saliba. 4 minutes to go. This is it, people. It is crunch time. We're talking about a late goal here. Since the goal, we just haven't done enough. I thought we'd be, creating chances, but it's not happening. But can we get a late winner? Jesus, you've got to find Timber there on the overlap, man. Get up, Jesus! Stop feeling sorry for yourselves, man. It's not enough. Dun, dun, dun. Look at the state of Jesus. Giving the ball away. Saliba, mate. You know Saliba's actually too good for this team. That sounds horrible to say. He's too good. He deserves better than this team. We don't even deserve him being this good if we can't beat teams like Fulham. Martinelli's in possession. I'm just going to cover my eyes. Is it over? Oh, but he sailed the winner! I've always rated Martinelli! Bukayo Saka heads it in at the back post! It is over! Martinelli creates the winner! Maybe I was the unlucky charm, people. It's better if I don't watch. 2-1 to Arsenal. Vamos! Martinelli is back! Saka heads it in at the back post. Come on! Yes! Saka! Yes! Martinelli, finally! Come on! I actually covered my eyes. Maybe I was the unlucky charm, people. Don't watch and it'll... It could be offside. Martinelli might be offside. If he's offside here, I might end the stream. I knew it was too good to be true. Martinelli might be offside. He looks off. Oh, I can't watch. I can't. He looks off. Please. We are desperate. 89th minute. I knew it was too good to be true. I've tweeted all kinds of madness celebrating the goal. I hope these men get the line wrong. I hope these men didn't get good GCSEs. Well, they're drawing lines. Offside. He's offside! I knew it! I knew it! It was too good to be true. He still stinks and I've never rated him. He couldn't even stay offside, that rice pudding brain fraud. Saka's just nutmegged the goalkeeper with the header. You're standing offside, Martinelli. Dump him in the Amazon! Let the Tigers collect him. That rice pudding brain Peru fraud. Rubbish. That guy's got rice pudding in his brain. You've just cost us. I knew it. Couldn't even celebrate. Change the score, man. That 2-1 needs updating. It's just... I am done. I need a break from Arsenal. I'm telling you now, I need a break. An extended break from this team. I just can't stand watching this team play football. I've had enough. I've absolutely had enough watching this team play. They just wind me up. He's just standing there offside. I'm like, yeah, mate. Nah, don't worry about the offside, mate. I'll just stand here, shall I? Oh, my days. I just can't stand watching this guy, man. The scoreboard's not updating. It's all going wrong. Please just score a winning goal here. It's 1-1. I can only apologise with the scoreboard trolling us. I've had enough of this team. I've absolutely had enough. I don't even want to watch football. I don't want to watch any football. We're in time added on. What's he doing? Is he dancing? Oh, he has danced past him. That's a free kick. First decent thing he's done all game. Why is the scoreboard not updating, by the way? It's winding me up as well. Free kick to Arsenal. I'm turning that scoreboard off because it's just winding me up now. I feel like it's trolling me. Get that out of here. 3 minutes to go. I'm just fuming. Get Jonathan David in January, said Phil. Alberto, this club is not serious about trophies. JP, such basics taught at baby level. Look down the line, stay on side. Sam, if I was Saliba, I would call my agent tonight. Jimenez better than Havertz. Ball whipped in. Terrible cross, Declan Rice. 2 minutes to go. It's 1-1. The title's crumbling away from us. Has the scoreboard updated? It has now. I've absolutely had enough. I've had enough of this team. What's he doing? I've had enough of this team. The title's over, mate. I'm sorry. They didn't even play and you can't win. This team's done. They haven't got it up here, people. I'm sorry. They have not got it up here. There's something missing. The mentality. There's not enough killers in this team, people. From the manager throughout the team. There's not enough. Dun, dun, dun. It's not enough. Dun, dun, dun. It's not enough. Kendrick said it, man. It ain't enough. Look at Kivior. You ain't winning titles with Kivior, man. It's not enough. Martinelli, these man, they're rubbish. Look, Martinelli just threw it at the back of the Fulham player. Just send him off. Get him suspended so we don't have to play him. I have had enough of this football club. Every Arsenal fan should be sitting here going, what the hell is going on? Martinelli's trying to get sent off. I've had enough of watching this team play. Honestly, I'm not doing a watch-along for Chelsea-Tottenham. I'm sorry. I ain't watching football for the foreseeable future. This is disgusting. Unless they score a late winner and we have absolute scenes. I don't want nothing to do with this. We're 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left, people. Carabao Cup and top four. Here's Saka. Just whip it in, man. Pretty football's over. Saliba, what a ball. It's Martinelli. I'm covering my eyes. I don't want to watch it. What's he done? Is it over? He's still got it. He's got to the byline. It's a terrible cross. Martinelli. Partey's kept it in. Saka, last chance. He's kicked the floor. You've kicked the floor. You've kicked the floor, man. He's meant to be world class. He's kicked a chunk out of the floor. He's meant to be world class. He scuffed it. I'm done. I'm done. It's over. This is an NBA channel from now on. Honestly, we cover NBA. I'll be live 2 a.m. Lakers, Miami Heat, New York Knicks, Celtics, whoever you want to end this. End it. Our wingers are kicking the floor. Kivior's heading the ball to him. He could be in. Ref, please don't blow the whistle. We're desperate. You're going to get the ball forward, Kivior, mate. We're 45 seconds over the time. Pass the ball, Martinelli, you absolute fraudulent clown. Cross the ball. Last chance. Saka back post. Gives it away. Iwobi tackles him. Partey gives it back to Saka. He loses it again. Iwobi clears it. Rice loses it. Title's done. He's going to foul him. We're done. We're done. We're done. I'm taking this t-shirt off. I don't want nothing to do with Arsenal. I ain't wearing the shirt. I ain't doing anything. I don't want nothing to do with this football club. I need space. I need space from this team. I put a Nike t-shirt on. There you go. I need space from this team. Declan Rice booked. I want nothing to do with this club. It ain't good for nobody's health. Honestly. When I go live tomorrow, I'm turning the camera on and I'm just going to walk away. I'll leave the camera on for 1 hour at the green screen and then I'll lock it off. This is not normal. This ain't normal. Season over, title over. Arteta Pulis again. Absolute joke of a football club. Blow the whistle, ref. There you go, full-time whistle. Hey, but don't worry, guys. Thomas Partey's at right back. Get this fraud out of here, man, please. Just sack this fraud. Sack him. Title over. I just can't believe what I am seeing. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's not enough. Kendrick said it in the song, people, and it is not enough. Title over. Title over. Done. Absolute shambolic. Liverpool have gained an advantage without kicking a ball. They didn't even play. These men all hugging each other on the pitch. Oh, bro, yo, my dog from long time. Yo, they just took the title away from you, bro. Absolute shambles. The team selection was insane. The substitutions were too late. Mikel, you need to take a long, hard look at yourself, man. I'm sorry, but you have bottled it today. And the team, you just... I'm disgusted with this club. This club will never achieve anything major with this ownership feeding this nonsense into the football club. It's pathetic. Look at the state of this guy, Martinelli. He should never play for us again. Sell him in January. Sell him in January. Werner better than Havertz. Time to have this discussion. Beresford, you're better than Havertz. Cam, I'm joining Fitz. Love your streams, but I'm done. I don't blame you. Honestly, tomorrow when I go live at 2 p.m, there should be 7 people in the stream. Because honestly, all Arsenal fans, get away from this. Save yourself. Save yourself. Look at the state of this football club. This is our golden era, you know. Go and enjoy. Go and prosper. Explore the world, my son. Enjoy. And Arsenal are going... Look, Saka's limping. What are you limping for? You're not hurt, bro. He doesn't even know he's doing it at this point. I'm sick of the whole team. Whoever's still backing this manager needs to bounce. Says Doctor. Sam said, forget the league. If Chelsea beat Spurs, they go ahead of us. Set piece FC is great, but our attackers need to start scoring. As a rival, disgrace of a club relies on corners. I said it, Curtis. Draw, not out of the race yet. Absolutely disgraceful. Disgraceful. How long are we going to accept this nonsense? I can't believe it. I just can't believe what we're watching here. If Chelsea win, they're above us. I mean, they're above us anyway, actually, on goal difference. No, they're a point behind. Chelsea win, they're above us. Chelsea are in the Conference League. That's how low they were. Bro, you didn't even play and you've had a better weekend than us. Their game got called off. And they've had a better weekend than us. So reactionary. Hold on. Who's this? So reactionary. Bro, let me tell you now. Need to stop buying Brazilian attackers. You know what, bro? I'm going to tell you, they're not Brazilian. I'm telling you now. They're not from Brazil. They might have a Brazilian passport, but they ain't Brazilian. Gabriel Jesus is not Brazilian. His name's Gary Martin. He's from Shepherd's Bush. And Gabriel Martinelli, that's Ricky Martin Smelly from Peru. I want Martinelli and Jesus sold. End the club. Just delete them and start again. North London Red ISS Pro settings. For 20 years, we were the best in Europe. The last 10 years been miserable. You man been ish for 21 years. And before that, you weren't to actually pity you lot. MJ going mad again. Disgrace of a club rely on... Exactly. It's good when corners are helping you, but when you're relying on them... Absolutely disgraceful. Raekwon, Mikel Arteta is one of the highest paid managers in the Prem. He continuously mismanages big moments. Second highest in the Prem. 15 million a season. For what? One FA Cup? Do me a favour. Who's accepting this? Sonny, who played like ish. We don't buy a striker. We're done. Striker might be too late. That might be too late anyway. How can anybody be Arteta in? Nathan, time for a new manager. 100%. Wayne, thank you for the super sticker. Josh, I've decided not to waste my time with this team. I give up. I don't blame you. Gibbs, taking Odegaard out when we need a goal is criminal. Why bring in Marino? Bring Ethan instead. Arteta out. Most creative player and your captain, you're dragging him when you're trying to win the game. Some of AFTV rated our window. The same ones rated Eddie, yet he's proven a championship level player all along. It's the fans' fault accepting it and not demanding more. We are the Belgium of the Premier League, says Canaris. Yeah, we don't deliver. Fans on social media have better football sense than Arsenal management. Sign quality players. Liverpool have Salah. City have Erling. Who do we have? Jesus. 876 was expecting more from Odegaard. Too much rain, mate. Solargard don't like it in the rain. Alfred, horrible from the coach. How is Sterling not getting that left wing job? Wasting part at right back. We have 2 left backs on the bench. Ethan coming on for 10 minutes. You said that Sterling convinced you after 10 minutes you had to sign him. Why? To bring on Martinelli to play like that? I would have rather Sterling came on. GG's, Martinelli plus cash for Cavari. He's a scrub. He's washed. He's completely and utterly washed. I wash my hands with him today. That's game over, Martinelli. I can't support that. I like the club more than any other player. I don't care who they are. If they're not good enough, bin them. Bin Martinelli. If he's got to go, get rid of him. I don't care what he did 2 or 3 years ago. What have you done for me lately? Brother, that was bad. That whole match was awful. Can't believe this is where we're at. And the funny thing is we have a nice run of games. Don't know how many points we're at. I'm not interested now in the Prem. Just get top 4 and try and win a cup. The Prem's over in my eyes. Rudy said, yo, Big C, all you YouTubers need to unite. Well, that is, as soon as you put that, it's game over. They won't unite, people. You're never, ever going to see Arsenal YouTubers all unite because we're here for different reasons. We're here for different reasons, bro. So when you're here for a different purpose to somebody else, we're never going to stand side by side with each other. I told you, I'm not here to work for Arsenal. I'm not here to work for Sky Sports. If I get a gig on Sky Sports and they say, yo, we like the way you talk and we'll give you this, okay, I'll do it. But you realise this is what I'm going to be saying when I come on there. I'm not going to compromise. Some of these guys, they want to work for Arsenal. So they won't criticise any signing. They won't criticise the manager. They won't even criticise that performance. So when we're here for different reasons, you are never going to get that unity that you're looking for. And that's the problem. I always say we can have different opinions, but we should all want the same thing for the club, which is success. A lot of people, trust me, are more interested in what they can gain out of it than what the club are going to achieve. And people think, you're being negative for views. No, trust me. I'm actually harming the channel by having this opinion. You can see it. You can see it, people. So I told you, I'm not here for... I only set this channel up to express my opinion. Other channels are available. I say that all the time, you know? It's the reality of the situation. I wish we could all unite and say, demand more, but they won't. They won't. That's the problem. It's so frustrating. The manager has job security. Just signed a new deal. Now his staff are signing new deals. It's going nowhere. He'll get top 4. Go still. You can't win the league if you're depending on corners to win a game. Imagine if Barca are scoring 90% of their goals from corner. You're spot on. It's funny when you score the odd one, but when you're relying on it, come on. Mike, you better relax coming in with them names. But yeah, need a superstar left winger. Trossard a super sub. Martinelli getting worse each week and Sterling pointless. Found some cash. The emotional return with Arsenal isn't worth it. What gives up happiness? It's a joke. 20 years with nothing. Gonna sell my season tickets. I'm lost for words at this point. I'm lost for words. I've got nothing to say. Curious Cat, can we chat about Partey's blockhead? He can't head us straight. Probably confused at left back. His head turned into a square box. White Glove said, if we had Chelsea's attackers, we win the league easy. Now, they got too much flair for us, mate. He'd signed Norbert Neto instead of Pedro Neto. Sam, Partey at right back today. Super Mick Bottler did the same last year. We drew 2-2. Will he ever learn? His ego is too big for him. Arteta out. Fulham at home last year. Partey at right back. Drew 2-2. Goes to Fulham. Plays Partey at right back. And guess what? We drop points. You're right. Does he ever learn? SG. Arteta better hope he doesn't go to a dark alley because I'll be there waiting for Arteta. Oh, God. SG. SG, I'm still not sure whether you're an Arteta fan or not. Something. 876 said, Havertz absent today. Turn that today into like 6 months, bro. He's trash. Brian said, can you please come to the collective realisation Martinelli is an average Premier League footballer and needs upgrading? I think that's a compliment. I'm not even sure if he's average. I'm not even sure if he's average. There's a tweet out. I've tweeted. I just can't believe what we've watched today. Come back from international break. You get yourself back into a good situation and you do what you've just done today. That's it. Is that all you've got? Liverpool's game gets called off. You got an opportunity to get within 4 points and you put that pathetic, embarrassing performance. I'm telling you now, William Saliba, rescue yourself. I'm not a selfish person, mate. At this point, William Saliba, save yourself. You're too good for this. This stinks. This stinks, mate. Matty said, who takes over from Arteta? How about a manager that can win trophies? That's my starting point. Because people throw that at me all the time. Well, who are you going to replace him with? Who are you going to replace Arteta with? Well, how about you go for Mancini, who's won the Italian League, the Premier League, the Turkish Cup, and the Euros. That's number one. Not number one priority. I'm just giving you a list. How about Zinedine Zidane, who's won 3 Champions Leagues in a row, 2 Spanish league titles, and I think it's 2 Spanish Cups. How about Zinedine Zidane? That's 2. We could go for Xabi Alonso, who won the German league invincible, but he might go Real Madrid. But if Ancelotti gets sacked, how about taking Ancelotti? Yeah, multiple league title winner in different countries, Champions League winner in different countries. How about Simone Inzaghi from Inter Milan? Champions League final, Italian league winner, plays good football. But people will make excuses for every one of them that I've just said. Oh, Mancini's washed, that was years ago he did it. Oh, Carlo's too old, he can't rebuild a club. Oh, Zidane, he did it at Madrid with prime Ronaldo, he can't do it at Arsenal. Simone Inzaghi, he's only... No, listen, stop the excuses. When Emery got sacked, nobody sat there and said, oh, let's get Arteta from Manchester City, their assistant manager. Nobody said that. Even Xavi has won the league at Barcelona. Not that I want Xavi, by the way, but we need to stop with the excuses. There's plenty of managers out there that would win trophies. So... Yo, old tight expressions on Sky Sports, though. I like that. I like that. We're in second. Yeah, but don't let that cloud your viewpoint, my friend. It's not the right kind of second. It's the second where Liverpool have actually now 6 points clear of us with a game in hand, taking them back to 9. And Chelsea can go 2 points clear of us with a better goal difference if they beat the Spuds. Man City are now 2 points behind us. We're lucky they lost yesterday. We're in second for 2 hours. Even if Chelsea get beat, who cares? Like, it's Liverpool I'm concentrating on. They've gained an advantage on us. Fuming. Gasperini, yeah, Gasperini's a good manager. I don't think he wants to leave Italy, though. But if Slot wins the Prem, Arteta out, Mancini in... Says, hey, Char, He-Man, it's okay, bro. Kai will score a goal in a 4-0 win. Fans will say it's amazing that we don't need a striker. Bro, he is ish. He has never been the reason we won a game. Dumb, bro, I'm vexed. I've been trying to fight that fight for years. But people don't hear that. You, man, draw 1 game and you're complaining. See you in 3 minutes. There's no explanation needed. 20 years. 2 title races in a row. Man telling me 1 draw and complaining. Winding me up. We need a striker, left winger, centre mid, probably a new manager. Yeah, apart from that, the 750 millions work well. We only need a striker, left winger, centre mid. And some cover in defence, by the way, because Kivior is trash as backup. Just ban them permanently. Martinelli is a disgrace. How can you be offside? It's hard to play football when you play football like that, mate, and just look at the floor. When you look at the floor, mate, it's pretty difficult to see if you're onside. What phase is Slot in again? The successful phase. We're in the unsuccessful phase. That's what we're in. Man said you draw 1 game and you're complaining. Have you not seen the last 20 years of football at Arsenal? Tafari said, it looks like City and Arsenal want Liverpool to win. No pressure from both teams. They cost me 2k. Wow. From now on, I'm betting against them. There's something fundamentally missing at Arsenal. Something fundamentally is not right. Vegas Gunner, for example. What if Arsenal gave Marco Silva 700 million 5 years, let him cancel players' contracts? Well, he plays good football at Fulham. Fulham were pretty comfortable in the end, really. It's not like Leno's had to make 5 or 6 top quality saves. Not enough quality. You probably got the best DM choices. Havertz and Jesus, says Fane. Yeah, shorter words. Come on, community, get the likes up. Listen, the community, you guys are legends. Unfortunately, we support a team that just doesn't know how to win. They don't understand how to win. And they don't seem to want to win it. In fact, we just don't have the quality to win. Yeah, nearly 3K likes. Big up yourselves, man. Arsenal Therapy, 2 p.m. tomorrow. Fan cam will be out in the next half an hour. Absolutely disgusting performance. Let's get the stats up. Let's get the stats up. Not that they mean much. 67% possession. 12 shots, 5 on target, 6 corners, 590 passes. All amounting, by the way, to 1 goal. Completely dominated. Nah, crazy. You should see the state of some of the tweets that I'm seeing online. Ah, dear. We don't have a quality manager. That's the main problem, 100%. Ownership, manager, sporting director. And then it all just filters down. You got an ownership that, yeah, they've spent money, but they haven't guided the money into the hands of the right sporting director. Sporting director's done a runner midway through the process. Manager's getting paid more than anybody apart from Pep to just front up the PR and get top 4. And that's it. And the fan base lap it up. Honestly, there'll be people online you're going to see today. They're going to say, oh, that's a good performance, good fight back. Unlucky with the offside. You're going to get all that. Vicaran said, Curtis, you're overreacting. Just give him 500 million and 5 more years. He'll get there in the end. What's not fundamentally right is we have no killers. 100%. We know this. I told you, Arsenal is a nursery. It's a kindergarten. Come here, everyone smile, have fun and go home. That is Arsenal. We're not here to be ruthless and to win things. To win things, you've got to have people who make life uncomfortable for you if things aren't going well. We haven't got that. We're the get-along gang. This is the Waltons people. This is the get-along gang. Do you know what I mean? And that's the problem. Everyone's got to be nice, friendly. Oh, what's the best thing you're happy with, Mikel, about your time at Arsenal? The way I've brought the crowd back to the club and connected us all together. Bro, I don't need you to connect the crowd back to the players. I don't care about the atmosphere. I care about what trophies you lift at this football club. Yeah? Even he can't answer with trophies and success because he knows there ain't none there. But they lap it up until there's a realisation online that this club are fundamentally built wrong from the ownership to the sporting director to the manager to the players. You are not going to see major trophies at this football club. If you're lucky this season, you might get a Carabao Cup. You might get one of them, which would still be positive, but you ain't seeing a Prem or a Champions League. Because for the money we've spent, there ain't enough match winners. That's the problem. There ain't enough match winners. You need match winners in your team. You can build a good team, but you need players that when things aren't quite right, I'm going to use my individual brilliance to get you over the finish line. We don't have that. Havertz, not good enough. Shouldn't be playing up front for Arsenal. Gabriel Martinelli, not good enough. Regressed. Why is that? The manager, him, the system, is he just not very good? Not good enough. Trossard, he's nothing more than a super sub. I've said it for a long time. You can't start Trossard left wing consistently and get 7, 8 good games out of him. He's a super sub. It's as simple as that. He was a £27 million signing from Brighton, who Brighton were willing to get rid of because Matoma was there and they thought Matoma was better. Trossard ain't going to lead us to no title. Havertz should not be playing up front. He should have never been signed. But we went in Chelsea's recycling bin again. Saka's a fantastic player, but again, I still don't know if Saka has enough of that individual brilliance, that spark. Yeah, you can go on Google and look at Saka's stats and look at the GA, look at the assists, look at the goals. But does he do it in enough big moments? Maybe we're holding him back. Maybe he would look world class if you put him in Man City's team or Real Madrid's team. I don't know, but I don't see enough of it. I saw Sanchez in a team way worse than this, ripping people apart. Van Persie ripping people up. Aubameyang ripping up. Odegaard missing today, bro. 12 minutes to go. 1-1. You take off your captain, your most creative player. What does that say about Odegaard? When our back's against the wall, we can't rely on you. You're a brilliant player at the Emirates on a sunny day. 70% possession. Rainy, cold day at the cottage. You know what I mean? Bassey and them, man, kicking you around. To be fair, look, Saka put a couple great crosses in today. But we don't have a striker. We're playing without a striker. People think he helps us play better. He's holding us back. Somebody said he's got 1 goal or assist in his last 8 Premier League games, Kai Havertz. Yet people saying this guy's good enough to play up front for us. He's one of the worst strikers I've seen play for Arsenal. In terms of the starting number 9. I'm not including the Sonogos and that who were just backup players. In terms of starting number 9, he's one of the worst that I've seen at Arsenal. I don't care if he invades space. I don't care what he does. He's no goal threat in the tough games. If this club doesn't buy a striker in January, this season's going to come to a halt very quickly. Saliba's too good for this team at the moment. Honestly, he deserves to play for Real Madrid. People won't like that comment. William Saliba deserves to play for Real Madrid. Go and play for the biggest club, live in the sunshine, win major trophies. You're not good enough. Arsenal are not good enough around him. He was literally babysitting today. Thomas Partey at right back and Kivior at left centre back. What the hell are you doing to him? Somebody answer me this question. Partey goes right back, which is just ridiculous. Your £35 million midfield signing is on the bench. You don't start him. Marino. You're playing Jorginho ahead of Marino. So why did you buy him for 35 million if Jorginho's playing ahead of him? So really, you don't rate that signing. He's not as good as you thought he was, right? Remember they said Edu never wanted Mikel Marino. This is where the arguments started to begin, right? Edu didn't want Marino. He thought at 28 he wasn't going to get any better. He didn't rate his level. Arteta apparently wanted Marino. Arguments started from there. Why is Marino not starting if Partey's not in midfield? Oh, actually, what? Is he not that good? Is he not settled? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I agree with C. Saliba, get the hell out of Arsenal and join Real Madrid. People, last season, we drew at home to Fulham with Partey at right back. 12 months later, we drew at home to Fulham with Partey at right back. Does that guy not learn? It's like the child that burns its hand on the radiator and then runs over and puts it back on there and burns it again. Like, did you not learn the first time? Players get spoiled. Don't push as hard, says Jorge. Good point. Jorge said that's what Arteta does. Just tells them he loves them. Yeah, I love my players. I wouldn't swap them for anyone. I'd swap a lot of them. MJ, imagine Anthony, Nelly, Jesus front three for Brazil. Oh, my God. They'd have to sneak out of the stadium. 1S, thank you for the super sticker. Brio, we used to bench gunman. Now we don't have any. Yep, you're right. El said, can't believe we rely on our defenders for goals. It's madness. Raekwon the Chef, Curtis, I just have to big you up again because your Saka point is excellent. Saka is not receiving the development at Arsenal he deserves, mostly down to the manager. It's not good. It's not good. TNM, we are always one player away from disaster. This time, Gabriel. Last month, it was the captain. This club, man. Herney, why? Oh, Henri, why did you do this to me? Yeah, dragged us all in. Abdullah, I think this useless ownership should get Klopp. I don't know if Klopp would come to us, you know. I think he said he wouldn't go to another English club. And Cello said Arsenal will never win the league title. It ain't going to happen this year, that's for sure. Rice, Havertz and Marino, 200 million. I actually think Rice was our best player today. I actually think Rice was our best player. I forgot we had Tierney on the bench. Oh, I think he forgot Tierney even played for us. And pray Liverpool loses a lot of games. Don't waste your time. They're not losing many, I tell you. And we'll lose more anyway. People, I'm out of here. Don't forget today's show was sponsored by Proton VPN. Link in the description below. Use the code CurtisTV, Curtis Shaw TV, to get 3 months free on the 1 year package. Liverpool didn't play, yet they've gained an advantage on Arsenal. Arsenal draw with Fulham. It's absolutely crazy. Honestly, this Arsenal Football Club, it's not normal. It's not normal supporting this club. It really isn't normal. Something fundamentally is wrong with this team. Just as they look like they're getting back in that position to go on then. Go and challenge. Go and win something. They go, nah, don't fancy it, mate. There's too much pressure up there. I'm going to stay down here. It's a lot more comfortable. The manager tells us how great we are. We'll get top 4 and the top gooners will PR their way through it online. Not me, mate. I've had enough. It's boring. It's just boring now. Something's got to change fundamentally at this football club because they don't know how to win. But anyway, Fan Cam will be out in 20 minutes. Fulham 1, Arsenal 1. Arsenal Therapy 2 p.m. tomorrow, people. Take care, everyone. Bless.